that have been consistent, speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. NAIJA what yo? No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad for the poor. No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. NAIJA what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. NAIJA what? No more bad government. NAIJA what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. NAIJA what media? Voice for the voiceless. NAIJA watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
NAIJA watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. NAIJA watch you.
And it was only 7% of the disbursement of that military budget that was released. And the president's presidential fleet gets funded more often. Then it speaks volumes of the kind of country and the priority where the country lies. You're seeing a lot of killings, thousands of people being killed every day. Look at the priority, funding presidential trips, budgets, but the core parts to protect the citizens of this country, the military, paltry forms of their budgets. You can go to Open Treasury and go to other government websites and see how much is even being deployed to funding the military. When Justice Crack talks about the parlous situation of the military, we complain, we incarcerate him. Today, he's having a case now with the DSS back and forth. But the question we should ask the government is, have you done your part? President Tinubu said all this while that all the savings for subsidy will be deployed to be able to help the Nigerian people. Does it feel like it? It doesn't feel like it. Because we are seeing less funding to the military to protect the lives of people. We are seeing things like the presidential fleets taking more funding and more priority. And we are seeing on Children's Day that children are still kidnapped in the forest on Children's Day. I mean, how do we even celebrate Children's Day? How do we even come here to say, Happy Children's Day? For over 2 weeks, kids are still kidnapped. A teacher was beheaded. The family is still trying to get the body, to at least to give that teacher the dignity of burying them. Teachers in that local government are in protest. Probably they will not be able to go back to the school because of the collective trauma. How much are they being paid in the first place? Yeah, the government can say we've killed XYZ terrorists, but can the government truly account for people that are in the bushes that are being kidnapped today? All we are asking is meet rhetoric with words. Don't just say, we're going to stop it. We're going to fix it. Fix it. Let those kids come back home. Let the teachers come back home. And other people that are being kidnapped in almost every area. Kwara has become a hotbed. Oyo has become a hotbed. Every area you can ever think of has become a hotbed. It's now a pressure cooker thing for us in this country. But we are not seeing corresponding effort by the government. We're just hearing rhetorics because we are not seeing priority in the budget lines. If we are not funding the military enough, and we are funding our presidential fleets with the president's trips, then it speaks volumes about the country. Look at funding to healthcare, parlor states. So as the president wishes us happy Eid, holidays and all of that, we should ask what is he doing on his own part to be able to fix things and make things work. I think those are the pertinent questions we should be able to ask. Kids are in captivity and kidnappers' den on Children's Day. Let that sink in. This is the fact. It's not emotions. Nigerian child is in the kidnappers' den on Children's Day. It speaks volumes about the country. Secondly, other topics that I will quickly jump on this morning. It's about the court ruling. And I think Justice Moses Osho has also, reiterated an earlier court ruling, for the Youth Party, talking about the various sections of the Constitution. Yes, timetables and all of that, but it must be in consonance with the electoral laws. And that's why I was a little bit at sea when INEC filed a response and filed a stay. Because I know from 2023 elections, the word out there on the street is that if it's not in the electoral law, if it's an INEC guideline, it will not hold water. That was why the conversation around the electronic system was flawed in 2023, because most of those things were guidelines. So all this judgment is now saying is that it must be in consonance with the law. I mean, the 90-day threshold and the likes, that's what Justice Motosha is saying. So these are two judgments that are ringing across that path. We'll see how INEC equally will react to this judgment. And I'm happy that INEC has been able to come out to say that all the numbers given out by an entire year WADA are not from the commission. So they dismiss those numbers. So only God knows where we got those numbers from. Only God knows the claim of all of these political parties. And it takes me back to what happened. The sham, ADC primaries, as said by Amaechi, as said by Ayatollah. It was a prediction I made long ago that this will be the albatross. When they do their party primaries, they are going to split. Before then, Peter Obi had already split. But now you can see discordant views. So obviously, going into the elections, the ADC will not have support of an Amaechi or an Ayatollah because they have rejected the elections and they have rejected the electoral process. I mean, I'll come back to you. You can finish up and I can
bring it home. Reactions are trailing new videos trending on social media from NDC presidential candidate Peter Obi's speech at the NDC aspirants dinner on Monday night in Abuja. Addressing the crowd, Peter Obi declared that the NDC was determined to build a political institution founded on service, fairness, inclusion, and internal democracy, rather than personal interest and transactional politics. But it is his bold warning on electoral integrity that is setting social media on fire, with Peter Obi imploring the public not to be afraid of any party rigging elections, stating that if votes aren't properly accounted for, they will personally step in to count the votes themselves. Let's take a look.
For those who want to rule Nigeria for the next 4 years, they must give us reason to vote for them. It's no longer going to be. Don't be retarded by their threat to rig election. This time, our vote will count. Our vote will count. If it doesn't count, those who refuse to count it will count it. We have a country. This country must work. People can no longer take us for granted.
All right, I'll take a reaction from Nonso, who wrote, "That's the spirit Nigerians want to hear. Elections should be decided by the people, not by manipulation, intimidation. Every vote must count in 2027. If they refuse to count the votes, we will count them." And I hope that this is the spirit out there for Nigerians. Well, during his speech, Peter Obi also pointed to his shared belief with former Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwankwanso that the child of nobody can be somebody. Meanwhile, the OK ticket is already drawing fire from overseas. Former U.S. Mayor Mike Arnold has sparked fierce reactions online, declaring that a potential Obi Kwankwanso presidential ticket will be a national disaster, saying that he's not okay with an Obi Kwankwanso ticket, and neither should Nigerians be. Arnold, who says he has an open mind about Peter Obi, insists that Kwankwanso is where he draws the line, accusing the former Kano governor of links to terror and extremist networks, alleging involvement in corruption scandals, and describing him as a sniveling bootlicker who has switched political parties 5 times without ever abandoning his loyalties. Arnold specifically called out Kwankwanso's declaration of Sharia law in Kano in the year 2000 and the establishment of the Hizbah board, stating that it is the reason why he will actively oppose any ticket with Kwankwanso on it. Now, Rufai, Mike Arnold is, a former U.S. mayor, not a Nigerian voter. And, some Nigerians online have pushed back hard on his right to weigh in on Nigerian politics. But, his post lands at a sensitive moment with U.S. Congressman Riley Moore and Chris Smith having earlier this year recommended sanctions, asset freezes, and visa bans against Kwankwanso for alleged severe religious freedom violations. Now, the OK movement has momentum, but clearly not everyone is okay with it. Like, your thoughts?
So fact check. As regards Kwankwanso declaring what's it called, Sharia law. Yeah. In fact, because I remember that that thing had been said before, and somebody came to defend Kwankwanso's position here. Yeah. And they said during the first time as governor, in fact, he was initially reluctant to implement Sharia law, but eventually signed a private member Sharia's bill into law. In fact, Kwankwanso was one of the last northern governors to implement Sharia, as he feared it would disrupt social cohesion. All right? So that's just some fact check on that. But Mike Arnold has his right to be able to make his decision or political slant or anything. Yeah. The main slant for me will be that about what Obi said. And I think, Oji, we must get to a time where we say enough is enough as regards people that think they can rig elections. And we must not give ears to the shambolic way politicians do things. Look at the party primaries, for instance. Counting disaster in the ADC and the APC. If both political parties think they can fix this country and they can't do common internal democracy, and even with other political parties, then it's shambolic. In fact, I just saw someone when I was coming in. He said it from APGA. He said he was robbed. He was coming to see us. Oji, we've been getting messages from all political parties that they've been robbed one way or the other. Somebody was talking about PRP. I think Donald Duke has emerged candidate in PRP, and that is his running mate. One of the co-running mates who also said they were hard done. You get, so almost every political party have not been able to fix the cases of internal democracy. And it's a big problem. For them to now think they have the temerity to rig, please, they should stop the rubbish they did in 2023. We remember what happened to Jennifer. We remember how some people carry Oro. Please, they shouldn't do it this time. Let the votes of the people count. And we beg them in the name of God. And that's just what Obi is saying here. Oji, yesterday, I had a chilling conversation with a young man that told me that he used to be a political talk as at 2010. How they paid them 50,000. How they bought guns for them, how they went to do charms for them to be able to disrupt elections in polling units where their opposition is winning. We cannot go back to that same country. If you truly think that you love this country so much and you want to serve the people and it's not your interest, if the people choose you, you will accept. But you must not fraudulently put yourself in place. And that's what we keep saying. So, and please, we'll have to beg INEC. We are sick and tired. We must not hear the technical glitch you brought forward last year that have not been able to tell us what transpired.
Right.
The same technical glitch that only affected the presidential election. We are sick and tired of all of this shenanigans. We are sick and tired of all of this manipulation. Nigerians will just want to breathe. Oji, we are celebrating Children's Day today, but children are in captivity. We have seen the cost and the reason for bad leadership consistently, not only in this administration, but in subsequent administration. We have seen the fact that military is not properly funded, but people's presidential fleet is funded. Oji, we cannot go through all of turmoil again. We have seen teachers beheaded. We need leadership that works.
All right.
Just a small caveat.
Quickly.
Now, while we all want free, fair, credible elections, there's even a group called Movement for Credible Elections,
Fantastic.
MCE,
Fantastic.
led by Professor Patutomi. Professor Patutomi was the first person, I think, on this table to say that in the 2027 elections, that the MCE or the opposition will have what they call their own alternative IREF portal strategy, and that they too will count the votes and also announce the votes. It's more or less what Mr. Peter Obi is also saying, that look, we will count the votes ourselves and announce the votes. The caveat is that it is only INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, that has powers under the law to announce election results, to set up IREF portal. Even the media cannot go ahead and be announcing final results on behalf of INEC. So it's a matter of law. Right. And that could create confusion if the opposition parties decide to announce their own numbers and you have a numbers confusion. And these political parties we have seen do not even have people who have basic education in simple arithmetics.
Arithmetic is very important. But some have seen plenty of people.
And as for the other man that you mentioned, is it Mike Arnold?
Yes.
I know he has written a book on Nigeria,
yes.
Epicenter. He has made statements about, Christian genocide in Nigeria. Does he have a PVC, a permanent voters card? Where is his word in Nigeria? Which party does he belong to? But in any case, we have, we are part of a global community.
Right.
So anybody can comment.
Whatever
and in his own case, being an American, he will call First Amendment.
All right.
And say he can talk globally and anyhow.
All right.
After all, President Trump is also,
All right.
All
right. He doesn't have a...
meddling in other people's affairs.
He doesn't have a PV.
Sending a direct message to the president. Bro, I have the number of the president's son. I call him, he picks up my call. 4 days ago, I still called him.
Alright, so you see me here. These days, I know they like put my mouth for relationship matter. People relationship. How did they take call themselves 4 days ago for their love calls and all that. I know they put my mouth for them. You understand? That one no concern me. The one where concern me, now what happened yesterday, right? The price of gas, kg. 1 kg of cooking gas is now 2,000 naira. Again, this is what I'm trying to say. It's simple as ABCD. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a failure, and if he's allowed to come back in 2027, Nigeria will be ruined. Right? Now, let's go back to 2022. Let's go back to 8 months before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president of Nigeria. So we'll go straight to this page called Nairametrics, because their page, no be for Instagram, they talk about the economy of the country, they keep real statistics, right? So in 2022, on the 22nd of September 2022, this was the price of gas and when it increased. So as you can see, gas price increases from 11,000 naira, increases to 11,000 naira for 12 kg cylinder refill in August 2022. A breakdown of gas prices across Nigeria. So as you can see, the table on the top shows the lowest prices of gas in Nigeria as of 2022, before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into office and totally ruined the country, right? Then the down prices shows the highest prices that gas was sold in 2022 before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president and totally ruined everything, right? So let's look at the prices. The lowest prices of gas sold in Nigeria as of then in different states. The lowest state then was Katsina, and 12 kg of gas was sold for 8,150 naira, followed by Yobe. Gas price was 8,212 naira, then followed by Taraba, 8,886 naira. This was the lowest price. This was the state with the lowest price of gas being sold in Nigeria. Then for 5 kg, we had Katsina, 4,020 naira, Ogun, 4,057 naira, Yobe, 4,078 naira. Now the highest price, the states that was selling the highest as of then. Ebonyi was selling 11,225 naira. Cross River was selling 10,982 naira. Delta was selling 10,965 naira, right? Then for 5 kg, Taraba was selling 4,925 naira. Adama was selling 4,920 naira. Then Lagos was selling 4,782 naira. Now fast forward to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu becoming the president on the 29th of May 2023, the following year, just 7 months later. Now, he has successfully done 3 years, right? Next year is going to be the election. So how much is the price of gas now? After all the promises President Bola Ahmed Tinubu made, the current price of gas per kg is 2,000 naira. So that same 12 kg that was being sold, highest price for 11,000 naira, is currently being sold at 24,000 naira. It has doubled. This is the same man that said he was coming to stabilize the economy. He was coming to do this. Everything President Bola Ahmed Tinubu promised, he failed. So meaning the price of 12 kg is now the current price of 5 kg. Because if 10 kg, if 12 kg is being sold at 24,000, meaning that 5 kg will be sold at 12,000 naira. So you see how everything don't change. And that is why I tell you that the status, what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done, he has destroyed the lives of people. And the status, from the way the status of this price changed, now the way the status of Nigerians changed. The rich have become the middle class. The middle class have become the poor. And the poor are nowhere to be found. Because how do they live under such harsh economy? How do they live? Okay, now let's say, how much is minimum wage? Minimum wage is 80,000 naira. Let's say they are paying husband and wife 80,000. That is 160. Now, if it's a big family, they are buying a gas of 12 kg to cook at 24,000 naira. In a month, they can buy 2 times. That is 48,000 naira. If you take out 48,000 naira from the salary where they pay husband and wife based on minimum wage, if you take out that salary, it's going to give them about 82,000 naira. They never buy food stuff. And food stuff, they're way more expensive than before. Because farmers were supposed to make the food price cheaper. They can no longer go to farm because of insecurity that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have failed to tackle. You see where the problem is now. So we never talk about food stuff price, where the family go to chop. We never talk about the school fees. That is if they don't kidnap the children for school. If they go school, we never talk about the school fees. If they know well, we never talk about the hospital bills. They go buy lights. They go buy water. You see now. You see what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't do the country. So where is the space for the poor? The poor cannot live in this harsh economy. And the population of the poor people is way more than the population of the middle class and the rich. So all these grassroots where they see, that's why sometimes all these people, they'll come after you make them go, push them into poverty, and leave them with no option. You can't go meet them during election. During campaign, you can't give them 5,000 naira. Give them one small bag of rice. Because they don't have option, they will collect it. And that is why now, I don't think I'm upon myself to open their eyes more by making all these videos and making sure they get to see it. That no. This same bag of rice, they have given it to you before. This same 5,000 naira, they gave it to you before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president. So he go still give you again. He go make una life worse. This man cannot secure the country. Security, you know, he provide. They don't kidnap your children. Where go school, don't kidnap them. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu still remains the president, until 2027, the children where they kidnapped for Oyo, the children that was kidnapped in Oyo State, they never returned them. They never returned them. They never returned them. The teachers, they never returned them. So all of now, Mona really understand what they go on. This is the time where we say, no, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you cannot come back. Because he can't. He shouldn't be allowed to come back. He does not have any plan. He's a failure and he's going to continue to fail. Because he does not have any plan. He has no structure.
Sending a direct message to the president. Bro, I have the number of the president's son. I call him, he picks up my call. 4 days ago, I still called him.
Alright, so you see me here. These days, I know they like pull my mouth for the.
You don't even reduce the rate of poverty by 20%. If we say okay, but instead you increase by 100%. So which future do you want to give us? You have already tested. You don't be president for the country for 4 years. You cannot do it now. The remaining 4 years, you want to do something? You can't. That is why you go around bribing governors, giving them 250 billion to come and join you. That's how you go around spending money for campaign. Because you know you didn't do well. If you do well, then you don't need to spend money for campaign. That being said, honestly, this 2027, you people need to take it serious. Most of the people where they're online, they comment for social media, whether they drop comment left, right, and center. Most of them don't even get voters card, and that's the truth. All you people contribute now online. But where you can effect the real change is when you vote. And that's why we need to do a serious campaign on voting. I will call the rattle leaders. I know a lot of you, oh, they go rig. Even if they won't rig, we go make it difficult to rig. Because the guy the voting go be, they're going to come. This rigging, it go hard us. Make it difficult for them. Yes. Honestly. So the rattle leaders, I'm going to alert them. We're going to need to start. Even if it means we go, the escorts, we're going to carry 50 people every day. They go high neck. Go to escort them. They say, okay, Mona register. Even if it means we're going to buy una water to drink. Mona just make sure say una whole voters card. We will do it. Come 2027. I will not tell you who to vote. 1:29 a.m. and I just came back from my business meeting. I'm just getting into the hotel room. So since the early hours of today, I've been in a business meeting trying to negotiate for the power station that I'm bringing to Nigeria to help the people with handwork and also the people in the ghetto. Now, while I was in that business meeting, I kept on receiving different calls. As a matter of fact, I have received more calls today than I've received throughout this year. I just receive call. Eventually, I had to excuse myself when I went out to pick the call. Immediately I picked the call, I could hear fear in my friend's voice. Well, like, VDM, how far now? Why you go post that thing about Tinubu? I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, I beg, no matter what you do, don't come back to Nigeria now. Just stay in China. If you need money or anything, I can try to support you. But if you come back to this country, they are going to arrest you. I said, wait till they go on. As I was trying to talk to him further, China, you use VPN, so he kept on breaking. I could not really hear him, but I hear him saying something about Twitter. I ended the call. Another my friend called me again. He said, go and check what president spokesman just posted now. Bayo Onanuga. Go on. I was on the verge of a business meeting, you know. So I just quickly opened my WhatsApp. When I opened my WhatsApp, I saw this message from my friend, right? And then he said this. He said, somebody forwarded something to him and he forwarded to me. Send them to VDM. Then he sent me a link. Tell him, say, person won't set them up. President spokesman don't go comment on X, on X. Why didn't they send this to me? See waiting by or they talk. Immediately I opened and I saw this from the president's spokesman, Bayo Onanuga. He said, this VDM need to face the weight of the law for being a convener and a disseminator of a fake audio of President Tinubu. This is a clear case of an rigorous abuse of social media platform. Immediately I saw this, the first thing, I clicked the audio. After listening to this audio, see, to the president's spokesman, you are a very, very stupid old man. I'm not trying to insult you. Look at the dictionary meaning of stupid. That is the definition of who you are and what you represent. That is who you are. I swear to God, you are so daft. And this is the reason why I said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not come back in 2027, because all the people that operate under him, these people know they use their brain. You are so stupid. I know so now don't get me for mine, so this is part of an agenda. That is why you see this audio, I will not defend it. She will not say na me. And when I come back to Nigeria, I must feel the weight of the law. You know the shame. See how you open your mouth. You spread. You spread. Now you can talk. Now you can talk. Bandits went into a school in Oyo State. They carried 3 teachers. 1 man, 2 women. They carried students. One of the teachers was backing an infant child. Few days later, there was a report that one of the teachers was beheaded by Onanuga. Where is your comment on that? As I speak to you today, today's Children's Day. Those children are still in an unknown location as we speak. We don't even know how they are faring. We don't know what they chop. We don't know where they sleep. We don't know what go down bite them. We don't even know if they sit there alive. You have never made comments about that. But today, you finally get voice. Not because you care about the voice note, but because this is an opportunity to silence very dark man. Yeah, very dark man, don't start with a talk against Tinubu. And why is it? And then I saw, bro, today I understood what Twitter is. They are ready to be hired by anybody. Did you see the comments? Bro, I opened my mouth when I saw the comments. The end of Very Dark Man has come. He has been doing a lot. But this one may be his downfall. He shared a fake audio of President Tinubu. He has been using social media recklessly. I want to know if he's more powerful than the government this time around. Number one. Number two, VDM will be arrested and nothing will happen. He has gone beyond his reach. No protest will save him from this. Number three, from 1/6 some guy. The WhatsApp voice notes of Bats that VDM just played can land him in serious trouble if the FG decide to investigate and send it to investigate who sent it to him. El-Rufai just left prison for this same matter of national security. If Very Dark Man is not arrested because of this fake audio of the president which he exposed, then all I have to say is that the federal government too is sponsoring him to keep making content, blah blah blah. Sarah posted, Instablog posted, this guy posted, video will be arrested. Nobody should have this kind of effrontery in this country. Even President Buhari did not allow half of what these people are doing. Why is VDM feeling untouchable? Vanguard posted, this one posted, VDM that claims to be smart is actually the voice note is blah 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 blah. Bro, VDM. Just like Mazin and the Kalu, VDM will be arrested and maybe in prison and nothing will happen. There will be online outrage after a week. It will be forgotten. Nothing in Nigeria is dosa. I hope the DSS is already planning to pick VDM. Dude must explain where he got the VN. Then Bashir Ahmed, of course, the usual suspect. If the police fail to arrest VDM over the video, it means he's above the law in Nigeria. VDM will be arrested as soon as he touches Nigeria. Bro, you know what they are trying to do? They are trying to spread it out there that I did something. Then they will now use treason. Maybe if I come Nigeria, they'll come home. You know why? Because Very Dark Man is opening the eyes of the people that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu coming back in 2027 will be a disaster to Nigeria. And that is the problem. I'm not going to defend this voice note. They say a Very Dark Man release, and if I defend that, may God punish me. If I defend this voice note, may God punish me. Bayo Onanuga, be your name. I won't face that law. Should the law say you who alleges must prove? Since you say na me, and all of now want a gang for Twitter, say na me, no problem. In short, I suppose come Nigeria later, but I go change flights or I go book flights. Make I come earlier. I won't see what you want to do. I won't see that law when I want to use. If you are pained that Very Dark Man is speaking, what option do I have than to speak? It is my fundamental human right to criticize you. It is my fair comment to criticize the government when they are doing wrong. We are in democracy, for crying out loud. I have a right. I have a right. You people think you can buy everybody. Only this week, somebody don't come out, come talk, say, Very Dark Man is the one that is sponsoring us to go and push an agenda that Muslims are buying Christians. Bro, me? How? I know rich Christians, I know rich Muslims. Why would I involve myself in that? Now this. All of this one, just to arrest Very Dark Man. Why? Because I am telling you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not have the answers. And if Nigerians are wise, they will make sure they stand firm and vote him out. Because that's the best thing to do to save this nation. That's the best thing to do to save this nation, nothing more. There's no month where you no go hear say they keep person. There's no week where you no go hear say they kidnap person. We are in a country where bandits and kidnappers go kidnap somebody, post the ransom online and celebrate the ransom of the kidnapped victim. They will touch online, collect ransom, they will post it. The likes of Bayo and Nanuga have never made comments on that. And you open your sock away, they vomit shit. Very Dark Man will face the full wrath of the law. When is the bandit going to face the full wrath of the law? When are the kidnappers going to face the full wrath of the law? We're in a country where children cannot go to school because if they go to school, they'll come and kidnap them. Do you know how many schools have been attacked? In Niger State, you know how many students they pack? I will not say more, no talk. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a failure. There's nothing anybody, you can't change it. It's a failure. It's a failure. He should step down. He doesn't have the answers. It's simple. It's simple. It doesn't. I will not stop speaking. Now like this, I'm going to talk till I come back to it. In short, Nigeria, I will give Nigeria 1,001 reason. If you people think that you will give people bag of rice and 5,000 naira, I will remind the people that that bag of rice and that 5,000 naira will not shield them when bandits come to shoot at them. I will remind them that 5,000 naira and a bag of rice cannot pay for ransom when kidnappers carry them under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime. And this same President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is buying their votes and buying their conscience with 5,000 naira and bag of rice will not come to their rescue when they are in the bushes. He will not come. He doesn't have the answers. The people around him does not have the answers. He cannot control the country. He's a Grand Commander-in-Chief, the Grand Commander-Chief of the Armed Forces for nothing. He doesn't have the answers. And I have the right to give my fair comment and criticize him under the law. We are in democracy, for crying out loud. Moreover, he is the one that said if he cannot give us security in Nigeria, that we should not vote for him again. I am reminding the people, it is my job to open the eyes of the people that we are heading towards a doom. That is why God gave me the platform. So make una dey cook wetin una dey cook dey go. Me, I go speak. I say even if na security, we are not even talking about the price of food, the price of the cost of living. Chop all the money where did the country, but protect our lives. Why is that so hard? Just today, Benue tomorrow, Maiduguri next tomorrow, Kano, this one, that one, Kaduna, this one. I go day for years sometimes. I go to sleep for my bed. All those locations when Boko Haram don't go buy people, when I don't go visit, it go be as if I dey see the people, they follow me talk. Sometimes I wake up, I go get red eye. Because I know they feel sleep well. Then I ask myself, why am I even going to this location? Then I also tell myself the truth. That very dark man, you don't go to this location, the government will cover it up and act like nothing is happening. Even the one where they see that they act like say no they happen, let alone the one where we say they no see. It is like, what? Any other person can come 2027. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not have the answer. If una like, when I put gun for my head, I could tell you that thing. If una like, when I come Nigeria, when I lock me up, I could tell una. Because I know you people's plan. Next thing now, I go say na treason. That's why you people are sponsoring this narrative and sponsoring this agenda against very dark man. Bro, Twitter is not a real place. And it's quite a shame that almost everybody's voice have been bought. I'm telling you, influencers on Twitter, influencers on Facebook, all of them, most people, their voices have been bought. What I do now, like, it is to ask. Because I say you can't scam people online anymore. Because I am not giving you the opportunity. Bro, you people hate me so much. So much, bro. If you go on Twitter, you'll be shocked. Like nobody even cool down to say, no now. But very dark man say, watch the video. How come it's an audio that is playing? Nobody, all of them, heavily sponsored. I already know what it is. I dey come Nigeria is my country. I will not live anywhere else. Make I dey run for Nigeria because I won't talk. I go rather dey prison. Yeah, the world should know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu government APC, they are trying to set me up to get me arrested. And why are they trying to do that? Because I say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is incompetent, because he has shown his incompetence for the past 3 years.
This is it.
His incompetence is everywhere. Go and check the amount of people where they don't buy. During the time of good luck. See, Buhari, good luck did how many years? 4 years. Buhari did 8 years. That's 12 years. For the past 12 years, the people where they don't buy for Tinubu regime no reach 12 years. And you say we have a president? You cannot travel from Abuja to Kaduna through road, may they no kidnap you. Or Kogi State. There's no place that is peaceful. And you say you want to come back again. What do you have to offer us? What do you want to give us when you don't give us in the last 4 years? Now, all I have to say to Nigerians, get your voters card ready. This time we are going to make it difficult to be rigged. And not through votes, nothing more. We no get gone. We no get gone. Time don't reach. This time you record the highest number of votes for these 3 other countries. The highest number of votes.
And brother, this is the time for you to declare who you want as a president, because now they want to lock you up. But let me finish this first though.
Government say they want to arrest very dark man. You can see the news online. Don't fall for this trick. The only reason they are bringing this news out is because they've now seen that somehow the celebrities now are not talking about the insecurity. The children that have been kidnapped and their teacher kidnapped, one of them, they find and cut down for neck. They see that that news now is not getting attention of big people. They need something to distract everybody. They say that instead of you talking about the insecurity, you will start talking about free video. Don't fall for it to keep talking, keep speaking. Why are the children still inside the bush till today where they never feel go release them? Nigerian federal government, they know what they are doing. They are the band.
This video to be arrested by all means. Shame on you. And they see fake voice clip of Mr. President. When I go cut him, when I can't go Adam. Hey, hi, yo. I believe that's totally a high to me if you are reasonable. But when I go cut them, can't join with video. I can't see some more people for Twitter. It's flying on Twitter now. Now going to say they should arrest video. Bro, what is that guy doing that is wrong? Just because they call out government. When I can't go there, when I go the fake narrative, when I can't go carry the voice note when not even they real. Just go join with the last video. So that the arrest go quick, fast, Abby. You see? Nigerians are the last and the worst set of people to fight for. The last video when me say I've dropped for my page, and they see one moment they talk say, if they arrest you now, you will keep quiet. You see, that was very stupid. That's why this country cannot progress. If we want to use your platform to fight for people, your followers they're going to set you up. I did some comment and say, Jesus. People they say Bush they kidnap. Still, some of you are very, very dumb. Why? Because of how much APC they give now. How much? Hey, this is what they are saying. Can you say it when they arrest you now? Bro, are you stupid? Are you that dumb? Is this the mentality you want to have and allow this country progress? It's so unfortunate. When I can't go, they create AI. No. That's very, very dumb. Very, very dumb. Narrative when even there. Arrest the guy ASAP. And bro, are you dumb? Today, Buruni 2026. How much they won't give you? How much? Get him arrested ASAP. What till you do? What till you do? This is why it is very hard to fight for Nigerians. You go talk the same follower when they your back. Oh, now wow. Bro, I had to pack and do this video. Why? Because somebody they pepper me. You are so stupid and dumb. All those students, they sit inside bush, no solution yet. Now celebration, APC and the government they have now. They are celebrating, we are going for they are celebrating primary wins. Meanwhile, your own parents have their one place. When we say, tomorrow if you come now, your parents may be the next. But what are we doing? Just calling out the government, making the whole world see what is going on in this country. It's not a crime. Different narrative. People are, when I don't get sense, so. And that's why I always see why people don't want to speak out. Me we get small platform now. with a talk, some of them still threatening me for comment section. If they arrest you now, what will you, bro? Are you dumb? Eh, okay, if they arrest me now, what is your gain? What is your pleasure? What is your, oh, you not be happy, Abby? You think I'm not gonna come outside? Oh, you not be happy? No, so you're happy now, oh, they get him arrested? Bro, are you stupid? Are you stupid? What did the boss might be say? Even part of those ABC members, they are suffering, no? Everybody they suffer this government. I don't know how you get rich. This current government, they touch you. Now if you speak out and say the same APC people where they suffer too, go they threaten you, they will arrest you. Bro, are you mad? Do you want to continue living in fear? Ah, Kai. You want to tell me say this government, this you don't reach your own side? This bad governance not reach your own side? You not reach your own side? Why you all of them they behave like goats, dogs? Una they take una nyash. Una brain like this, una kind of, bro. It's so unfortunate. You can't even once you talk. Kai. And what did the baby say? If the people where they defend this government now as children of politicians are for they happy. You people are not even the sons and daughters of all these politicians where they enjoy the money, where they enjoy the looting. You are not their children, you are not their kids. All these social media people, they just press on a small money today they support them. When I go come online, see how they support them shamelessly. Meanwhile, all of us they gather buy fuel 1,300. All of us they buy fuel 1,300 plus. Are you mad? Is something wrong with your brain? Then some person go come talk. When I come online, they say, they will arrest. When I go, they create fake narrative. Your plan is make they arrest them. Are you mad? Is something wrong with your brain? So then you need to go. I say go ni. I don't know in the same country.
All right, guys. I think that is it for now. I have other videos I wanted to present, but I want us to start talking with the one we have right now. Maybe if the time is permissible, after our first submission, we can bring more videos in, or tomorrow we continue from where we stop. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for your time with us today. Today is Wednesday, 27th of May, 2026. A lot is happening in Nigeria right now. A lot is going on. Election is coming close. Insecurity, killings, a lot is happening. You know, yeah, but I've presented a lot and I want you guys to listen. Let me take this call quickly from Mother Deborah. Thank you very much, Mother Deborah, for calling in. Good evening to you, ma. Talk to us. You have only 3 minutes. I have a full panel. 3 minutes. Go straight to the point, man.
I know, Mr. Elvis. You have a full panel. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening to everyone watching. Just a quick submission. To be honest with you, Mr. Elvis, all these, what is it called, that very dark man is saying, there's a part of me that does not agree. I think this is just a setup. They're just trying to play a script to distract people from what is actually going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, let's be honest. Okay, this very dark man, I agree that he's criticizing APC, he's criticizing Tinubu, and he's saying Tinubu must not be allowed to come back. But my question for him is, why then are you not supporting the people that want to take out the government?
He will do that.
In one way, you are saying Tinubu, he will do that when, but he's always going against the people. So I still don't understand. That's why I'm not buying all these things that he's saying, because in one breath he's criticizing the same. Even Peter Obi is criticizing Peter Obi. So how? When is he going to come out? And at least if you are supporting someone, we will know that this is where you stand. But as it is now, where does it stand? Mr. Elvis, do you know?
That's what I'm saying, that he will soon declare someone that is supporting.
Okay, I hope so. Because for now, he's just sitting on the fence. And for me, Yeah, if you are sitting on the fence, anything that he's saying, I'm not going to believe
Madam
it.
Deborah, you should know that Very Dark Man have the largest followers in Nigeria. He needs to be careful. He cannot just jump into and be supporting somebody anyhow. He could be killed. You know, have that in mind. You know, sometimes we need to look at it in a different way. So he's being careful. Obviously, you know that he's not supporting Tinubu. There's no way you be supporting Tinubu and be speaking the way he's speaking. But he's being careful. That's what he's been doing. If anything happened to him today, Nigerians will move on as usual. Nigerians are very, very good in moving on so quick. Somebody were beheaded. You know, as we speak right now, Nigerians have moved on. And this person that was beheaded is a Yoruba man. You know, and they recorded him. Nigerians have moved on. So God forbid anything happen to Very Dark Man. Everybody will still move on. So he's just being careful. Even when they have not even declared anybody, look what they are doing to him now. You know, so
Mr. Elvis, I agree with you. But the point I am making is that you can be non-partisan, but when you are now going to criticize the opposition, so how are you non-partisan? So that's the part that
no, you can criticize anybody as long as you are not declaring who you are supporting, and you just want Nigerians to use their own initiative to choose, you know, or read his body language. Okay, this is obvious. You know, Madarita, we can see you. This is obvious. He's criticizing the government and he's not supporting anybody. Is that not obvious for Nigerians to know what to do? That's what I'm trying to say. So he needs to be careful. Because if anything actually happened to him, everybody will move on, including on this platform. They will talk over 1 week. Very Dark Man will be forgotten. People don't forget the person where they beheaded. That man labored in vain and his head was cut off. And Nigerians are shaking their bum on TikTok. Nobody is talking about it. Everywhere is silent in this country. So one needs to be diplomatic when it comes to Nigeria matter. You know, if you come out today, look who I'm supporting this, that, that's okay. Obviously, don't you know, Mother Deborah, that Very Dark Man is the biggest threat, you know, after Peter Obi in Nigeria. He has a huge voice. Now, only Peter Obi get followers past Very Dark Man. Go and find out. Nobody else. If he say yes today, all his followers will follow that yes. So he's just being careful. You know, let's be patient with him. The way he's speaking now, he's already sending message to Nigerians to know the right thing to do. He's telling Nigerians now directly that anybody that vote for Tinubu again, you know, blah, blah, blah. So everybody should have their senses now. The hardship is affecting everybody. Ethnicism, not they let them see road. Tribalism, not they let them see road. They want Very Dark Man like they wanted Peter Obi to come out in 2023 to tell them to protest. That's what Nigerians are waiting on. Very Dark Man must tell us who they support. If not because of backwardness that were worrying most Nigerians at that time, Peter Obi must tell us to protest. Because Peter Obi did not order their protest. Then nobody protested. Look where we are today. Marriages are being scattered in Nigeria. Relationships are being scattered. Families and members are becoming enemies of themselves because of the hardship in the country. So for me, Very Dark Man have make it clear that nobody should allow APC to ever come back again. He declares somebody is not what we should take seriously for now. That's my take. Everybody are entitled to their opinion.
Well, the way Mr. Elvis is sounding today, I want to believe that it's like you have gotten some information from, maybe you have spoken to Very Dark Man and you have some insight into what is going on. And if that is the situation, then I can see where you are coming from, because you're saying it with so much confidence. I'm going to assume that you probably have some info that we might not have access to. So it's okay. I understand his situation. I'm not going to say I don't understand that.
Thank you very much, Madam Deborah, for your understanding. Because you always speak truth to power, and I respect your opinions all the time. But sometimes I also like people that admit that, okay, they understand where you are coming from. I can never come here to deceive anybody. But the truth of the matter is that he has made it clear that this satanic set of people led by satanic APC, satanic Tinubu and his people shouldn't be allowed back again. There's no way on earth somebody can be paid to come on air and be discrediting them directly like this. It's not possible. What they normally say, they stayed on the fence. We are not too sure. Tinubu that we are criticizing. Who know whether Atiku go better pass him? Who know whether Peter Obi go better pass him? Those are the people sitting on the fence. Very Dark Man is attacking directly.
But you see, the issue with the state is just that where we are now, Mr. Elvis, you will agree with me that we are almost at the point in Nigeria where we just have to cross our hearts.
Exactly.
To say, okay, we are either we all die or we all stand and wait for Fulani herdsmen to
But
come
the
out.
painful part of it is that, Mother Deborah, the Nigerians in Nigeria are not ready for what you are suggesting right now. You need to be here to understand these people.
They are ready, whether they are ready now or they are at a point. Okay, see your states now. Look at those states. I just spoke to somebody that I know that is in Ubiaja. Do you know that the lady is telling me that when she went to Ubiaja, that a lot of families, because of the insecurity there are a lot of people have run away from there. They have left their home.
Of course, that's the fact.
They have run away to inside Benin. So you can see that the more people are scared to, they pretend not to be ready, the more the disaster is going on.
Okay, let's move on.
Very soon
Thank you, ma'am.
We are going to have local governments in Edo State too, just like they have in the West. That people that will be ghost.
Very soon, yes, so very soon, yeah.
Whether people like it or not, is either we confront the situation.
We need to move on, Amma.
They will face Fulani bandit.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
All right.
You, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, Madam Deborah. God bless you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Let me take this call as well. Hello. Yeah, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Can you hear me? Hello. You are not talking.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, ma'am. Thank you. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. NAIJA. My name is Charity. I'm calling from Canada.
Thank you, Madam Charity.
I just want to say something based on what this mommy just said now.
Yeah.
You know, some weeks ago, it's been flying that Very Dark Man supports APC. He shut his mouth. And now the same person is coming out again to say something about APC. They want him to declare. This boy is using wisdom. Declaring a party and he start talking, they will think he's talking based on hate and the person he supports. He has to be on a neutral ground as a Nigerian and talk.
Exactly.
And every reasonable person will know that this boy is not supporting these people, and this is what is happening in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
And if he comes out now and say, I support Obi or I support Atiku, they will not say, hey, it's because of a hate or because he has agenda because of the person he loves. No, he doesn't want to call anybody so that he will save himself, but he is passing message to everybody. See what is happening. See what is happening. Do you want to vote for this person? The answer is no.
Thank you, ma'am.
Doing his best.
Thank you very much, Mother Charity. Thank you. Yes. They just want VDM to fall on the trap, then they take him out. That's it. You know, and you know what he's doing now, I support it. I'd like to take another call. Mr. Joseph Oji, please talk to us, sir. Mr. Joseph Oji, are you there? Mr. Joseph Oji. Okay. I might not be able to take another call later on. Mr. Joseph Oji, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sir. Oh, yeah, be quick. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, just a quick one. I just want to miss, Madam Deborah, she's overthinking too much, please. It's high time. Madam Deborah, please, we should stop doubting this gentleman, Very Dark Man. It's high time we stop doubting him. He's in a precarious situation. He needs to be very careful. To me, this guy is, his mom is a teacher. This is where this incident got him. His mom, it's a shepherd's shame to the whole Yorubas. All those who are occupying Ogbomoso or all of them Ekiti, till Lagos. Shame to all those Yorubas. Besides, my friends, my cousins who are Yorubas. I'm linked to two tribes, both Yoruba and Igbo. I've been contacting all of them. Even to the extent my wife's senior brother. If you hear what this man was, he's somebody, Jesus Christ, I can't believe. Everybody, all of them are tribal.
Not all of them, sir. Not all of them.
The ones I'm telling you, the ones I've spoken to, these are people
Okay.
from Abuja. We live in Saleko. Let me tell you,
Okay.
where my all of these people come from, they are not tribal. All our granddad and grandmom, they are not tribal at all. We live together. This old woman even showed me one of the Ankara that they had where they had picture of what's it called, Habat Makoli and Nnamdi Azikiwe. They normally dance together, NCNC, years ago. Across Kata Bridge,
Okay.
they will go mainland and go back to island. They are not tribal.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
People just show up the governor from nowhere. Take division.
Thank you.
By saying that content it was not born in Lagos, it's not a Lagosian.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji.
You know the one that created this division, and all these idiots who are supposed, these are double masters.
Thank you, sir.
Fellows of man, I'm telling you, some of them are even PhD. One of the professor at course and well this morning.
Okay, thank you,
I'm
thank
telling
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, sir.
Mr.
Thank you.
Elvis, I'm totally disappointed with all this set of Yorubas, I'm telling you. It's a
Okay.
shame. Where are the Agbekoya?
All right.
All the Agbekoya.
Mr. Joseph Oji.
Okay. No. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right,
Thank you
Mr.
very much,
Elvis.
sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Okay. Mr. Christopher, we are returning your call quickly if you are there, so that we can quickly move on to everyone. I know everybody want to speak now, but I will not be able to entertain everybody at this time. Mr. Christopher, are you there? I hate returning calls and people don't pick on time. Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir. This is Christopher.
Yes, I already know. I'm returning your call. Talk to us. Good evening to you. 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This VDM is really putting himself at risk. Now, imagine if he has mentioned any candidate he's supporting with this thing that the federal government is trying to do. They will have a big upper hand. So he's trying to trade with caution, just like that second call, the second caller said. And with where Nigeria is, do we need somebody to come out to tell us who to vote for? He has already told you he's going to make sure that canvas for people to get their PVC, and he's also going to vote. But definitely not for Tinubu.
Yes.
What else do we want? And so we don't need all this putting accusation on him that he's not still supporting. He's finally speaking. And he's speaking and pointing lights to the world that Tinubu is incompetent. There's nothing else. And if he focuses on any candidate, they will bring it up that it is that candidate that is paying him to speak against BAT. So he's doing a great job, and we just pray that Nigeria gets better and we ourselves do the right thing to move our nation forward, because we are all suffering. The people internationally are feeling it. The people in Nigeria are feeling it. So we need to work for a better Nigeria. Thank you so much for the great work, sir.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bless you.
Jesus. Bini muna komo. Nigeria muna komo. Bini Edo State muna komo. For your wife for here, they kidnap a woman. They kidnap a pikin joiner. They boss the woman for his ass. What it pay me pass? Those people not carry more to come. Now let they use come. They kidnap them go bush. They use leg carry them go bush. At they reach bush, they call the demand for 50 million. The truth say they not get 50 million. Okay, out of say okay, wait, mama did there, picking there, they find money, they can't get 11 million. They give these people 11 million. After they don't get that 11 million finish, they say they want to buy the pikin. The mama say they not buy the pikin. For them to buy the pikin, they dash it. You see, if the pikin says mama, they talk that wolf, now so they shoot him, mama, it's sap. You see, now so they shoot him, mama, it's sap. They leave the pikin, they go. The pikin reach us. Ha! What you say? What you see for bush? It's not be small. The same meeting when they do for that community last week, kidnapper they talk. You see, now who did there and now they give information. Ha! They go, they find the mama body for bush. They not see mama body till today. The children they cry for us. The process where they find mama body for bush, they go. They say another person will say kidnap and also kill for bush. For Benin one would they?
Anybody there?
Yes. I think we lost the call.
Okay, what you are saying, you said Tinubu is very competent. But okay, hold on. Is Nigeria working right now, sir? If you don't let me talk, I'll cut you off. If you don't let me talk, I will cut you off. Is Nigeria working right now?
It's working. Stop rubbish.
So are you aware that your own fellow Yoruba man were beheaded?
If it can be beheaded, it's Yoruba people that did it.
Oh, is Yoruba people that beheaded the Yoruba man?
They saboteur. They can saboteur. Look at those people that they arrested. Those who do the Ondo. They are not Fulani.
Okay, Yoruba people, they behead that Yoruba man head. Okay.
Go and learn politics. You don't know nothing. None of you, even to the CM history teller, you don't know nothing. None of you know anything.
Sir, please, could you tell me could you tell me your academic status, please? Tell me.
All of you there, you don't know anything. It's only Mrs. Peter that know what is going on. Even the history teller, CM or what did you call it? They are all history teller. They don't know nothing. All of you.
But you think Tinubu is working? Nigeria is working.
When Tinubu is up, who is competent? Who is competent? Somebody rule Lagos. And Lagos is still getting better. Why can't you go and build your own house in Benin? If Lagos is struggling, why can't you yourself go and build your own house in Benin?
I have houses in Benin, sir.
Because Lagos is good. Because Lagos is good and it's better. The Yoruba people are making their 6.
I'm so ashamed of you, sir. Hi, God. You see, I didn't cut you off because I want you to disgrace yourself to people. They are listening.
They have to be. What are you going to do different? China to China. They ask Obi what is going to do different. He has nothing. He has nothing in the brain. Somebody that is talking as if you want to cry. What will Obi do? What did he do in Anambra?
Oh.
He did not.
Okay.
He did nothing.
Thank you.
Is that the man from you? Is that the man from UK?
The man with 3 wives, yes.
Can we trace him? I just need us to trace him in UK and put his face out. Let's get his face and put out for Nigerians in UK, please.
Please let him talk, please. We need to hear what he is saying.
Okay. And you want Tinubu back, right? Oh, I'm shocked.
Well, I don't know if I can say something quickly. If you are saying
you can't.
So what are we gonna do about it? We're all crying, making posts, having AI create flyers for us. What are we gonna do about it? What is the plan, guys? There was Chibok girls. There have been different versions of this abduction. Now it's the kids in Oyo State. What is the plan? Is it until it happens to our own children or our uncles, aunties, mother, father? It could have been a relative of yours teaching in that school or a relative of mine. So I'd like to know what our plans are. It's too much. The deaths. Cancer is a bastard.
Children are not here. And this one is messing with my brain. I'm looking at my child and God forbid she's taking away from me. Like, my brain is unable to process that. I join my faith again with the faith of every single parent, wife, husband, sister, brother, of all those that were kidnapped in New York. It's been almost 2 weeks. It has been almost 2 weeks. Eternal Rock of Ages. To our protectors, the government. It would be a shame to have a repeat of Chibok girls. And watching us as Nigerians getting used to this is the craziest thing that can ever happen. Again, it is Children's Day today, but the children are not here.
Nigeria. I don't know if we've seen this picture. I saw this picture this morning of the kids that were kidnapped. They are not on vacation. They are not. They are out there in the wilds, being tortured, being tormented. What did they do? Are they wrong to be Nigerians? Are we wrong to be Nigerians? I'm a mom, so I can't imagine this. My heart is broken again and again for this country, Nigeria. People say Nigerians are desensitized, but people talk, people post about these things, people speak up, but nothing is being done. Perhaps people just think, if I say anything, would it make a difference? And so people just go on with their lives and just think, let me just make the best of my life while I'm here. And so people don't say anything anymore. I know there are people that are desensitized, but some people just don't think their voices would matter because our government don't care. We keep experiencing these things. We keep hearing these things over and over again. Nobody is doing anything about it. Look at these children. I know I'm not blaming you, like I said, if you don't speak up or anything, but I'm just thinking that perhaps if one more time we can all come together and talk and raise our voices about our nation. We are bleeding. This is not normal. Please, I beg you. Don't carry on like it is normal. We are not okay. Please, I beg you. Maybe if we speak up again at this time.
Peter Obi, God bless you first of all before we start. And I say this because for the first time in the history of Nigeria, we see the people trying to come together and actually having a glimpse of hope. Hope will always be the one thing that dies last. We see it. Now, I, with my hand on my chest, from all your records, we've seen that you are a man of substance. You're a man of integrity. You're a man that has a vision for Nigeria. But you see, this is where my problem is. In life, we get played all the time. They try to convince us that they are the better candidates, they are this and they are that. I am here to plead with you to please don't disappoint Nigerians. Nigerians are at the breaking point where they are finally starting to get their voice. And together they will stand, most of them, for you. Nigeria is already broken to the ground. Now, the present administration, APC, has destroyed Nigeria. It has literally killed the hopes of the people. We don't even know where to turn anymore. At this point, we all have to just sit down and pray and hope that you are exactly who we envision. You are exactly who we see. Because Nigeria needs someone like you. You have shown from your past governorship that you are a man of integrity and you are a man that we can look up to. But I have just one favor to ask. If you're lucky enough and blessed enough to become the president of Nigeria, please do not promise Nigerians what you know you cannot achieve. Because we have heard stories. We're tired of stories. Nigeria is already on the ground right now. It's at the bottom point. So we need somebody to be completely transparent with us and tell us, see, listen, this is the destruction right now. It will take this amount of time to fix the country. Don't promise us, everything will magically change within 4 years. Please, especially that, from what I understand, you want to come for just 4 years. Don't promise us magic tricks. Every project will always have a step back. Please be transparent with Nigerians. We are finally starting to have a voice. It has taken years to convince people to actually speak up and believe in something other than themselves. We have a slave mentality in Nigeria and we have a herd mentality. You see the crowd pushing towards you right now for good reason. Because in the past you've showed us that you're a great man. But please understand that as much as Nigerians are waking up right now, they would not follow anyone blindly. I can see it already. You would be the president of Nigeria. You have the potential to be the president of Nigeria. But please understand that if you get into power and you give us false hope and you don't keep up to it, we will come after you because we would hold you accountable. We are not going to be silent. We want to focus on other things in life other than calling out the government. We deeply appreciate you, and even in my sleep I hear the voices and people. Funny enough, when you were rallying the last time, I was at Falomo Square when I saw gangs of people just swoop, like it was so impressive. I literally stood and started crying. People had told me before, and see, I'm even getting emotional. People had told me before that you would be a great leader, you would be a great leader, and because I didn't look into it yet, I couldn't see it. But I saw it. And I saw it that day standing at Falomo. Please show us that we will put our power in the right person. Because this voice we are struggling to have right now, we will never be stopped. We don't want fake promises. What you can do is what you can do. Help us at least with the insecurity first. And help us with the fuel prices so that things can go back to normal. And if there's by any chance NGO, or what do they call it, the fake food things, please take it out of the country, because Nigeria has too much great soil to be stuck with bad products. Please carry the people along with you. Carry them along with you. You're a man of empathy and you're a man of integrity. What can't be achieved, please don't sell it to us. We will be there and we will stand with you if there is full 100% transparency. I am asking this as a mother that is tired of waking up in negative energy. And there I go again, getting emotional. Please don't disappoint Nigerians.
Okay. Golden Lock, my sister, Peter Obi will not disappoint anybody. It's not possible. He cannot disappoint anybody. Or we just need to give him a chance.
Well, Mr. Elvis, it will not be out of line to be very, very clear at this point.
Exactly, I know.
Peter Obi will be called out from day one, not 1.5 days,
yes,
not 25, 26 hours, from day one, if
yes,
he doesn't do things right.
I've said it so many times. I've said that so many times here.
I think that's the center point.
Yes, I've said it so many times here that from day one I will start checkmating him. And I also went on by saying that satanic people that are following us here, they will hate me at that time. They'll forget all the goods that I've been doing. So I don't feel talk him before. So that's not a problem. But for now, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. I appreciate you all, my people. That's it from my end. I'm going to give you time now to talk. Thank you very much, my lovely mother. Listening to you, mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for always being there. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Mother Peggy, Mother Ingina. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you, Michael Vanamaro, Mother Stella Ambassador. Thank you, E. Desmond. Thank you, Divine Cross. Shei, I can see you. Pius. Thank you. God bless you all. Love Maduka, Eva Line. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Micah Himbari and many more. And thank you very much for the super chat already from Mr. Kingsley. Thank you, sir. God bless you. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Mother Peggy Modi. I'm very grateful, ma. God bless you. Thank you, Mother Eugenia. I'm very grateful. God bless you. Guys, you can do the same by pressing on the like, help us to share, press on the $sign, encourage our work here. Also remember that we still have our contribution that is currently going on right there on the screen. Do your part so we can conclude on this donation and move on. God bless every one of you right there. Thanks for your time with us. Press on the like, help us to share. Let's start talking now from the panel. I'd like to move on to the first person on the panel today, which is Black Panther, followed by Mr. Jonathan, our Dream Nation, Oga Chris, Kiwas Amade, Madarita, and Abdul Malik. Black Panther, unmute yourself. Talk to me. Good evening to you, my brother.
My brother. You have started again. Thank you very much. I want to thank.
What I do now?
You have started again. See, always watch your video. Anytime you start program, always watch it. There are some things you do. You're not supposed to be doing it. You're supposed to be holding some comment down as the person that is the anchor man, because you're on the driver's seat. If you drive this way, remember, many people will drive with you. It's just like politics. That is why the anchor man must be very strong and don't make himself open too much, so that the people out there, when they want to put their comment up, they will be free to do it. You can navigate the minds of many as you are the anchor man. So I want to thank you, but you're still doing the great work. I want to thank Mommy Diaspora. May God bless every one of you. I want to thank all the people that are in here today. We are the best of the Nigeria. And we are more than a professor here. Because each time Nigeria will bring up a lot of points, we have to process it with what we have gone. Because we are privy to so many information that many have not gotten yet. We know why they are not getting it in Nigeria. And who are the cause of it? The politicians. Like I said, they will never change. There are some fundamental things I put forward. I didn't just run it one day. I ran it for years. And I stood by it. I put it as a drop of water. I know it's going to turn to a river. I want to say one thing. You see, for the first, that video NAIJA was played today, I have monitored that lady. That lady has grew, manifested, and he has grew to the point, and he concluded. That's an intelligent, wise woman. And she concluded that she saw it, immediately she saw it, that their emotion was out. And she now knows that this is the right person. Last year, she wasn't thinking that way, like that. She wasn't thinking, that's why she has to come out and speak and to tell Peter Obi, like what we have been doing here. On the first day, don't disappoint. If you disappoint, we are going to be the first person. She has seen that light and she's speaking it out. I want to say here that, you see, I always refer back to history. Nnamdi Azikiwe said one thing. You see, before I say that, I'll say this. It's a wise word. You see, Nigeria is under a high capacity of drug. I'm saying Nigeria as a whole, what is happening. It's an hypersonic drug that if we are not careful, we might not return back. Because you know, there's a level of when human taking drug, it abuses. We have abused it. We're on the supersonic level now. If we don't force it to stop, we'll get to a place where it will break it. If you are wise, you know what I'm saying. We are at the same trying to say, but I have to come again. We are on a very high drug now. If we don't break it, look, use when the man takes drug and he goes mad, and they keep on rehabilitating it until one day he gets loose. We are on it. We are on that pedestal now. And we are giving, we that are talking and Nigerians that are fighting for Peter Obi to come, we are trying to put in the right medication so that that drug that Nigeria takes, we open up, we'll get out of rehab. And you know, when we cannot get out of rehab, what happened? It breaks. When they put the issue of constitution, people are still talking nonsense. When they put issue of picking the right person, people are still talking nonsense about tribe. But thank God that Nigerians are awakening. You see that lady that said, that lady is doing a lot of work. We don't know. She's doing a lot of work. She's passing information. She's going around. She's taking her own little statistics. Nigeria are getting awake. You see, what is making Nigeria to get awakened is this suffering and this bad leadership. We are getting to the highest top of it all. This man, this president did not expect this. We have gotten to the highest because we have an hypersonic drug rehab human being in the ends of affair that is driving the ship to an unknown destination, that have sold his heart to the den of the devil, and he has no way to turn. Now, Nigerians have a way of not processing information when it's being delivered. Remember when he was up contest last time, a woman, Ajia, forgot the Ajia name, went to London on an invitation. She got there. She asked the president the present president now, that what do you have for security in the north? Because the thing was rising there. The drug level was rising. The president said, I have nothing. If we have a civilized society, with that statement, he would have won the election. We shouldn't have won it. If we have good people that apart from tribe, we cannot be tribal blind, like Madarita said. We cannot be tribal blind. We cannot say because we are tribal, we bring our worst. We cannot be tribal, we cannot be intoxicated with tribe, and we bring a shoemaker to perform a surgery for your own child. We cannot be tribal blind, like we cannot be so blind with our tribe. There is something that is working behind that we are not seeing. Now, let me push further. You see, VDM. NAIJA was said one thing, yes, one day, I mean 2 days ago, or 3 or 4 days ago, 4 days ago. I picked that word, I didn't throw that word aside. He said, VDM does not listen to anybody. That's a red flag, a very strong red flag. He said he does not listen to any goddamn person. It is what is in him that he speaks, that he does. That kind of person is very dangerous. In the real life setting, it's very, that kind of position is a very dangerous position. Because you cannot be author of everything. You need to galvanize people, wise men, That was even Jesus Christ has wise men around him. He called them disciples. That will give you preview information. And you adhere to it because these are your wise men. We are all bonded together. And we know what we believe in. Now, you see, when they said, you know how VDM have a large number of people. Yes. Do you know what I would say? Let me speak, putting myself in position like a security analyst now. If you have a big, large followers, what you should do to make yourself not stand in the atmosphere of danger is to pick a camp and announce the camp you have picked. 2, if you make yourself be in danger, it is when you have an information that nobody else has. That is, if you release that information, it will lead to national security information. If you are privy to have that, that is when your life can be a danger in a country. But when you don't have it, and you stay in the political terrain, and you have such a crowd, you refuse to pick a tent, you will create a monster that will come after you. This thing I'm saying is universalist, or what? Ask any of your person what I've said now, ask any security officer, I will tell you. That is how he put himself in the harm's way. Today, not. Is he not the person that helped him out at the beginning? He has millions of followers too. But today, no, pick the camp early. And he said this, that nobody on earth, he declared his word. Nobody on earth can make him change it. When a man declared that, he has shifted the other camp. And they will tell themselves, don't go near him. He has sold himself to the other camp. He's automatically a member of that camp. But when you refuse, you play game here, you play game there, you put yourself in a position whereby people will not trust will be hanging in the minds of people. I wouldn't blame our callers that are not standing firm on the ground that what this guy is doing. Yes, like I said, it's not all that glitters are gold. I said it yesterday. In the Nigerian times, it's even more strong. It's not all things that glitter that are gold. Anybody can disappoint you. You cannot trust. But you can build yourself into that person and know what he believes in. And gradually, you enter in and see the future in that person. Yes, VDM is a nice person, but he has made monsters gathering around to take him down. That is what he has made. Yes, he said it. Didn't you people hear that I spoke on it very strongly, that they are saying they are going to arrest him. He said it. He knew. If he can know about that information, can we all ask ourselves, is this man not privy to a lot of security information that you and I don't know? Why do you make yourself available for such things? Because you don't allow people to advise you. There's some kind of information you will listen to you, they will feed you with. From all this national, all this military and top military, paramilitary, it will endanger your life. It is better you stay far and stay with the people and build a camp with one group that you know that will fall in line with what you believe in. If you don't do that, many of us have been advising here. Pick a camp. Look, no matter how many followers you have, look, it don't matter how many followers you have, when you have 1 billion, you have to pick a camp. Nothing will endanger your life because you are not loyal to anybody. But when you want to pick a camp that you want to, this is the man that I like. It is your right. They can't kill you. Don't let anybody trick you that they will take off your life. If they start smoking, if they start unaliving people because of their political affiliation, then Nigeria will blow off within a seconds. Nobody's going to touch him if you pick a camp. Bobby Wine that contested in is it Tanzania or what country? Bobby Wine that he picked a camp with the people. They threatened his life. They even beat up his wife, but still it's going on because the presidency knows that if you take this guy down, it can lead to division of the country. No president in his widest dream can take that risk. It's only the military that takes such risk, not a civilian. Forget about them. They can't take that risk. And now I want to speak one thing again. In Nigeria as it is now, it's either you are for good or you are for bad. You cannot sit on the fence. You cannot apply any wisdom anywhere. You got to declare that you are for this. You cannot continue to advise, because if you are advising, they will come after you to own you. But if you declare, they won't come after because they know the camp you are standing on. They will push and go far from you. If they come for you, the entire camp that you have will come for them. What happened? Our brother that they arrested because he played the military video. What happened? Everybody from the camp stood for him. What happened? At the end, what happened? It was released. Person like VDM standing with that same camp. When they arrest him, just imagine what will happen to the Nigerian state. Do you think they cannot carry their stuff and go for him and take him off, smoking like that? A government does not operate like that. It's only the military regime that operate like that. We want a country. A country is not given to you in a platter of gold. You have to fight for it. Some people have to, there's so many divisions you can belong to. We all are for one purpose, to fight. What VDN is doing is good, but he should have picked a camp not to endanger his life. Pick a camp. They will know that you are for this camp. They won't even come after you. They will come after your followers. That, oh, they'll buy them over. That's what politician does. They'll buy your camp over because they know you are a species that if they touch, it can explode in their hands. But when you are the middle, anybody can come for you. You got to pick a camp. But meanwhile, if you don't look at things that you can go for VDN because of what he said now, it's just a repetition of the old saga of Nigerian politicians. They will never change. They are more than stupid. They will do their thing all over and over again, and they just want to divert our attention. If you look at the whole thing now, the whole scenario, anytime there's a peak period where the opposition is trying to galvanize people, Obi is trying to do the main thing. He went to South Africa. What happened? How are they going to deviate our attention? Let us hang on VDM. Let us use VDM. That is it now. If VDM has picked a camp, they won't use him. They cannot use him. That is it. We should get this clear, very clear. VDM put himself in that position. And when Nigeria is saying, oh, you know they can take in that, look, this is politics. You got to, he has a fundamental right. And that right is universal right. And that right is empowered by the United Nations Charter on Human Rights. It's only the military that can maim you down, not the civilian. They can only use you when you stand. What or two dead not? If two dead not have stand at the middle, they would have threatened his life too. They would have used him, they would have set him up. And that is it. But you need to take a camp. We have been shouting here. Take a camp. Pick a camp. Pick a camp. So that they will come in a momentum that the government will be afraid that with 11 million followers, come join Obedient and the likes of the positive thinkers. Do you know what that is? To pick VDM among 11 million people? It's not going to work. Nigerian politicians don't work like that. So my own advice is that they are not going to do anything. It's just a recycling stupidity of the Nigerian politician. We're going to speak more. A lot of things I've gone through and I'm trying to process it. Thank you, Nigeria, for a good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you too. Thank you very much. It's a collective effort here. Guys, press on the like, help us to share. Let's hear from Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir, for your time. Talk to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I greet you once again. Good evening. God bless you for the good work you are doing. I greet my fellow panelists as well. God bless you all greatly. You're welcome. As usual, I'm on the diaspora. Good evening once again, man. God bless you greatly, and my fellow commenters and callers. You're all welcome today. God bless you greatly. Yeah, Mr. Black Panther, I take your word of advice. I think it's okay. I think it's a good advice. But again, as you always say, a word is enough for the wise. The government of Nigeria, they thrive on disunity and division. That's their food. That's their breakfast, lunch, and dinner put together. When there is division and unity amongst the people, oh my God, they thrive on it. They thrive on it. If someone like BDM is picked up today, Jesus Christ, I don't need anybody to tell me the kind of division and disunity among the people, it will be unprecedented. 60-40, 50-50. If you spare it, some people will say good for you. Some people will say no. It will be 60-40. It will be 70-40, 60-40, something like that. And that the government, that is their forte. That is their, as I said, that's their food. So I think you said it right, Black Panther. I think it's a word of wisdom. It's always good, especially in this terrain that we are in Nigeria. So I will leave it at that. You know, I want to come to politics proper. I was listening to the interview of Dele Momodu. You know, I was listening to the interview of Dele Momodu. You know, again, even before I go there, or still let me just say this on this the video that he presented. You know, and then I just want to say this on the Nigerian politician, the presidency, Bayo Ononuga, the chief spokesman. You are their leader there. You are the boss of Daniel Bwala. You are the boss of all of them together. Tinubu put you there to be their leader. You are the one. But I'm so surprised. In fact, to some point, I'm still believing that probably this tweet was not from you. Maybe you will still come out to deny or dissociate yourself from this tweet. That the video of allegation of fake audio of Mr. Tinubu that came from VDM. I was still thinking that maybe you should know now. You're taking it too far, Mr. Ononuga. You should know that one is not it. How come, the simple question I have for you is, how come you know the second video that you did not know the first video? It's a simple common sense. How come that you know the second one, which you are purporting to be fake, which on your own you are saying is fake, but you did not see the original one? Because it simply means that, okay, it is one of the two. It is either you are following VDM back to back, as in your sleep, 3 a.m. If VDM post anything, you already, by the time you get to office in the morning, you know. Or somebody brought it to your attention. It is one of the two. We cannot be fools. All of us cannot sleep and face the same direction. It is either you, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, you are following VDM back to back, or somebody brought it to your attention. And either way, it shows your sense of judgment, the faulty state of your sense of judgment. Because if you are following VDM back to back, it means that you probably will have seen the first video. So when somebody now brought it to you, you will just discard it. And if you are not following VDM back to back, but somebody just brought it to your attention, then you have to sit down and know that this is, even at that, it is still fake. You will know that it is fake. So that's where you can't slice it. It is intentional. A faulty state of, judgment from a man who is the head of the communication department of the president of the country. So we know that this is just a game. But again, VDM, the word is enough for the wise. So let me go to politics briefly, the few minutes that I have left. You see, I was listening to Mr. Dele Momodu earlier. You know, that man, you know, I don't know where to put my state of mind then. Was it angry or what? I can't be angry because I just know that this man have lost every sense at all. Like these people, the more you try to associate with evil, the more incoherent you will become. He was saying that people like to listen, that Rotimi Amaechi was listening to the people that he sent, and they are giving him the information that they will know that he will listen to. The same thing with you. The same thing with you. You are listening to what your principal wants you to say. You are saying what your principal wants you to say. That your principal being Atiku now. You are just, you know the right thing, but you are just saying what your principal wants. But I'm so disappointed. That interview, yeah, that is the section that I was angry about. Yes, I think it is that part that made me angry as I was listening to that interview. I was very, very angry with those anchors. That interview was a paid interview, and I will say it, and I'll say why. Dele Momodu, well-dressed in his usual manner, well-dressed for this one. And he came. He arranged it, an arranged interview. If it is not arranged interview, those anchors are morons. They are not supposed to be on TV. That lady, the baby is supposed to be an actor. Or you need to just be doing something else, not to be an anchor of a TV program. Go and find your job. Go and find your job. This is not for you. Or Dele Momodu has paid. Again, it is one of the two. And I'm saying it emphatically. It is one of the two. Because there is no way Dele Momodu, and Dele Momodu said it twice, that interview, that their election was so good, it was free and fair, it was not like the APC own, and the anchors sat down there. They cannot tell him about the videos.
But Mr. Jonathan, sir.
Yes.
Will you say allegedly he has paid? Just for...
Okay, allegedly, yeah, okay. Thanks. Allegedly has been paid, or these anchors just go and find another job. Oh. This one that you are in the wrong job, in the wrong profession. God help you. God help both of you. Somebody said, and he said it twice, he was comparing the ADC primaries with that of APC. And you sat there. You cannot take him on immediately. The videos are there. If you don't have time, don't you have producers? I kept on saying that. Don't you have production assistant? Can't you take a 2-minute break and put out the video for Dele Momodu to see? But you reference that of APC. You cannot reference the one of ADC. That's why I said allegedly, probably is a paid interview.
Oga Jonathan,
yes.
Sorry to cut you. That interview was paid for. So they signed a contract. So there's nothing allegedly there now. They paid for it and he came
Were you there when he paid?
Were you
there when he paid?
No. Won't you pay?
You know why? Wait, let me say this. It's not why. Give us.
It's not illegal now.
Wait. Give us our mandate. I agree with you to some extent to say allegedly, but don't let us fall into that trap. Because they use it against you all the time.
I am not falling into any trap.
No. The thing is that you will have to, you see, you will talk tire because you will show evidence in Nigeria. Even they light robbery, you will go and bring your evidence. So
Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Jonathan,
yeah.
It's just like I was coming to that interview, but I mean, I just shut it down entirely. I didn't even let him go further. Yeah.
So what Dele Momodu did there, and the anchors allowed it to fly, was misrepresentation, an outright lie. Misrepresentation is an understatement, an outright lie. and misleading. He misled your audience. Your responsibility as anchor is to make sure that you are feeding your audience with accurate information. And if any of your guests is trying to mislead, you will make sure that you defend your audience.
Okay, Jonathan, let me ask you a question, sir. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you have a TV station, if I pay for you to interview me, are you going to cut me down or ask me some?
No. You paid for year time. You didn't pay for my conscience. You didn't pay. See, you pay for year time, but you didn't pay. That is where they are missing it in Nigeria. That is the thing. CNN does it. All this network, they get the yes, you can get paid.
So sir, do you think they don't know? They know. It's just they are allowing these guys. They are giving them leeway. They know. They are only giving them leeway.
You know, in US, in United States, very popular. They have it in everywhere in Europe too. But in United, they call them publicists. They are publicists. It's a job. It's a profession. You can be a publicist, and the person you are representing will be paying. It's the publicist that will go and meet the producer. You see, the publicists, they know all the producers in all the TV stations. They know all the directors. You yourself today, if you want to appear on CNN tomorrow, just know one publicist. He will contact the director, the producer of the top show in, Anderson Cooper. He will contact the producer of 360 Degree. He will contact the producer, and you will be on with Anderson Cooper, even if it is 2 minutes. That is the work of publicists. So they get paid all the time. So for all these things, but you cannot buy Anderson Cooper conscience. It doesn't mean that he will still not bring you down if you lie. He won't allow you to fly. Or Jake Tapper, he won't allow you to fly. So this is what we're talking about. But you can't buy their conscience. So I was so angry. They need to retrace their steps. And let me quickly say again on Abati. Abati, I don't know. It's just the fact that we are from the same state. I'm just always I'm always so ashamed of you sometimes. You are neither here nor there. I don't know what you are trying to prove most of the time when you are saying that Nigerians should not announce the result of elections. Yes, we know. It is a matter of law. Don't say something that doesn't add up, Mr. Abati, that INEC will announce the election result. But that doesn't mean that Nigerians, sensible Nigerians, will not be able to put numbers together themselves. It is even good for you as a journalist. We know what is happening because in that seat where you are every day, you use other network, you use international network in supporting your analysis every blessed day, Mr. Abati. Because that is what they do. CNN will announce the result. All the major network will announce. It doesn't mean that it is official. But at least it's out there. You cannot gag Nigerians so that we all keep quiet until they will bring fake result to us. We all keep quiet on election day until they will announce they will turn 500 to 500,000. We know it. It doesn't stop us from saying it. It is still not official, but we will say it. Nigerians, please. This will happen in 2027. So that your position is so faulty. It's so faulty. I think that's what I just want to say. But this guy that called from London, this guy who called in to the show, supporting Mr. Tinubu, I only have some few questions for him, and I hope he's still listening. You are a man. You are an adult. You have children. I want to believe you have wives. I think they say you have 2 or 3 wives. And you have children too. And you cannot sit on the table and lie in front of your children. I only have these questions for you. If you think so, if you think this government cares for Nigerians, do you think this government cares? Every of your response, and I will even appreciate if you can call back, maybe today or tomorrow, and give your responses to these questions. Mr. Elvis, let me quickly round up. Let him hear these ones. Let him tell us if he thinks that this government cares. Let him tell us if he's satisfied with the current state of our medical care system in Nigeria. Let this guy tell us if he's comfortable with the current state of our primary and secondary schools in Nigeria. Let this guy come and tell us if he's proud of our current electricity supply in Nigeria. Let him come and if he's comfortable with the standard of living of Nigerians. Let him come and tell us all these ones. We will be very glad to hear his position on this one. Perhaps let his wife sit beside him and maybe his children listening to his responses to all these things. Then we'll know whether he's a man or if he has any balls at all. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave you there for now. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your submission. So now they shop the where so I they like them and they enjoy them. Thank you very much. We could use this video to remember.
I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of of defeat, should participate in an election. I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of of defeat, should participate in an election. I think that for democracy to flourish, only people who can accept the pain of of defeat, should participate in an election.
Okay, Mr. Alabo, talk to us.
Thank you for bringing back the.
Mr. Jonathan, you said what?
No, I was laughing that to show more like. Now the thing where they in mind, I ain't talk. People who can really take reading.
But that's what they are doing. But that's the reality. That's what we are facing now, right? So that's it. You know, go ahead, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother, and God bless you for what you do. Good evening, sir. May your pocket never runs dry. Whatever thing you lay your hands to do, God will continue to prosper you beyond your imagination. For sure, I know, because God has never failed any man who is meek, gentle, and kind. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Mr. Jonathan, good evening, sir. Everyone on the panel, Black Panther, give us a mandate. My brother Chris Dublin, and Madam Rita, the wonderful lady, and my brother Abdul Malik. I hail every one of you. God bless us all and continue to strengthen us, give us the strength, despite the psychological impact we are facing with this coming now, talking about the trauma that is really, people will not understand what it takes to talk about Nigeria problem, what you'll be going through. And looking at everyone on this platform now, on this panel, everyone lives abroad and having a better life. Then you put yourself in the shoe of what is happening in Nigeria, talking about it. You people might not understand what we are going through, how that affects us, affect our life. It's pain. We live in a society where if one person is being taken down, the whole radio station, media houses, local government, county, everything you want to call it, everybody will be on that issue to find out what happened. How did it happen? If it is a terror, if it is a suicide, what will be the intention? They will look at their past history. What happened? The tendency, what could happen? They will look at the neighborhood. A lot of factors that can affect that one man's life. But in Nigeria today, and a Yoruba man called in on the show and telling Nigerians that the man they beheaded was killed by an Yoruba person. And so therefore, it is okay. Government shouldn't do anything. It's really sad.
Is that what he said?
That is what he told Elvis. Now, he didn't listen to him.
Wow, I didn't hear that part.
He said he's a Yoruba. Mr. Elvis, help me if I'm lying. I don't know. If I didn't hear that word, please, Mr. Eve, if you are around. He said it's the Yoruba people. That they are kidnapping that happened in that place. The Yoruba people. That is what he said.
Yeah, he says so. He says so. There's no
That is
time
what he
to
said. The thing touched me like this. This is what someone, and they said he lives in UK. I'm having my reservations. I don't think that man resides in UK. Maybe he has lived in UK. Maybe he's using that number on WhatsApp to call this. But I don't know. I think because that kind of person, maybe he should be under mental health team in UK. Maybe mental health team, they attend to him. He has a mental issue. If we can track and see his record, he has a mental health issue, which UK government is treating him. And he's under a lot of medication, lorazepam, a lot of things to just put him risperidone, all this mental health medication. I think is on it. That is why you see him talking like this. It's sad. This is a human being who will be talking like this. Well, let me not even assume. I've concluded he has a mental health problem. It's not normal. That man is not normal. This is a situation we find ourselves. Thank you, my brother, very dark man. There is one thing he has said. What is that his name? Bayo Nonuga, this ethnic bigotry. He asked him that people were unalive. They take that man head off. Bayo Nonuga have not tweeted. He has not said anything about it. It's a fake news. And it is really sad that to look at, this is not Bayo Nonuga, it's presidency. That is the thing. Because the news there is presidency. This is to show you how incompetent these people are. How they are still in the old age life. You can't tell me that Bayo Nonuga does not have smart people around him who can tell him that this video, this thing, not even video, audio recording, is AI or is something else. Or let me believe, because it was not from Very Dark Man platform, Bayo Nonuga did this. It was on Twitter. Somebody else brought this video and put it on Twitter, and then Bayo Nonuga went for it and made that comment. That is the presidency speaking. How daft and how yesterday this man could be not to understand. It means there is a plan. There is something attached to it. Because I will be among people to disagree that Bayo Nonuga does not know. There is something that we are not seeing, which they are up to. But I believe Very Dark Man understand all the games they are coming with. And most of you will be calling him. Very Dark Man is one individual. He has a platform. He belongs somewhere. He has a group he's linking to. If you're talking of supporting political candidates, that one, he decided to be neutral. But with what he's doing today, I support him. Let him. He has said when he showed in a Tunde Ednot the video, when Tunde Ednot mentioned that Peter Obi, Tunde Ednot is clear on who his person is supporting. But for Very Dark Man, I'm not becoming the devil advocate for him or trying to speak for him. He said one thing which I took. He said, well, Nigeria, that is for him. And for you, if you are suffering, if this suffering is not affecting you, then the choice, what you are going through, he mentioned something like that on that video, which is, he has said, it is left for you people to make decisions. And today he's coming clear, telling Nigerians the reason why you shouldn't vote for President Tinubu again. So most of you are having this reservation, having this doubt about him, of whether who he wants to support. It's his choice. He can decide to be anonymous. He can decide. It's his personal choice. But what I would not want him to do is to come like Showore will be doing. The only hope we have, he will come and say that is the only person he will be attacking. That is the area I will say, okay, if you are not attacking this one, the question I will ask, what is the solution? Who do you want Nigeria to choose? But now he has come clear to say, we don't want Tinubu again. It can be somebody else. He's staying neutral. Does not mean he does not like Peter Obi or doesn't want. He has said he supported Peter Obi 2023. He was on the street in Abuja. He did that. So I will not be part of people who want to buy him or do him. I believe very dark man will vote Peter Obi. He has a large followers, which is trying to manage. So he has a group, and there is no way we can compare what very dark man and Tunde Ednod is doing. It's not the same thing. Tunde Ednod and very dark man is not the same thing. Tunde Ednod can come out like this, but very dark man wants to remain online to continue to speak, which I will support him. Let him come like this. He's doing it. I, who is supporting Peter Obi, who wants Peter Obi to win, I am happy with what he's doing today. He's telling the truth about what is happening in Nigeria, and I stand with him. So we will continue our own to sell our product. If they have anything against our product, when they bring it, we will debunk it. But for now, he's speaking of what is affecting everyone in Nigeria. Him is pain. You people will not understand. He know how much he's spending. He know the suffering that is happening in Nigeria. For most of you will be saying, most of you are abroad. What is your problem? Don't worry, forget about Nigeria. You are there. You don't know that we go through pain more than you. If you know how much we send every week, every month back home, just to sustain people, that money is enough for us to pay our mortgage. It's enough for us to do a lot of things. And you people will not understand. People in hospital who could not give birth, emergency, and school fees, at the end, somebody is coming with net fund. But people are still suffering, going through those things. And you will say, we shouldn't speak. We shouldn't talk. Don't worry, forget about it. No, it's our country. All of us, we must come together. My brother, very dark man, I would just advise you, be careful, just take caution. Continue, do what is right. Continue, say the truth. Don't allow anybody to shut you. But do it, because they say, he who fights and run away lives to fight another day. I know for sure that majority of Nigerians will support Peter Obi. That is the hope we have. And we will not miss it come 2027. This is the hope for Nigeria to get a person like Peter Obi will take years. I've made this analysis last time I spoke. I've spoken about this, that look at the current people in power, the governors in power, the ones that left 2023. Point out one person that come close, even 30% to Peter Obi. Point it out for us, let us see. So it will be difficult for us to get person like Peter Obi again. As I'm talking to you in this current administration, all the governors in Nigeria, apart from Oles, OT. And that one I said is going to quit politics when he finished governor. So who else are you going to call? You will say Enugu State Governor is working. Yes, but you know that he has a criminal issue. He has a criminal record.
Mandarita, you did backstage. You don't hear me.
Should I go ahead, Mr. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Elvis, I don't know if everybody's voice is sounding electric. I don't know if it's me.
No, I think it's you. Nobody's voice is sounding
I'll let
electric.
you shut down. I'll shut down now. I don't know, maybe you have to put the link, but let me just shut down and we start, because everybody's
Yeah,
sounding
shut down. That your laptop. Throw away from window.
It's a brand new one. You are sounding like Voltron. I'm not kidding you. Everybody sounds like Voltron.
Linger from window. You get window there or back there.
You back now, my friend. Back now, my friend. Now
this is the only gentle lady
Go
we
and
have.
come back.
You people should be.
Go and come back.
Don't mind them. I beg. Just
make him buy one laptop. Send to my friend now. Why they do like this now?
They make you send your black soup. She don't send them.
All right, thank you, everyone. So, my brother, this is something I know for sure that come 2027, majority of Nigerians will queue behind Mr. Peter Obi. Because as we are speaking today, there is nobody you can point out apart from this person we are seeing today under this one, Alesoti. Nobody under APC that you can point today that have done anything close or characters. We are talking about characters that you can trust that is close to Peter Obi. Nobody in APC, no governor in APC, neither in PDP. That is a sad reality. So tell me, if you miss 2027, how are you going to get it right? Peter Obi is coming in. He has the code. He has the button to press to reset our country. We told you that. A lot of things have gone wrong. A lot of people you see in power today have a mental health issue. But you people, Nigerians, how many people even understand what mental health is? The only understanding we have in Nigeria, most people, I will not say everybody, is a man who is speaking Konkom in dustbin. That is what Nigeria understands. This one don't mad, they need to go to psychiatric. But there are majority who are walking on the road with mental health problem you don't understand. They are working with you in the office. They have bipolar issue. They have a lot of schizophrenia. They have a lot of issues that is affecting them mentally. But you will not understand. They are working with you. They are struggling with dementia. You don't understand that these people have a problem. You just see it as it's a normal thing. And these are the people in position of power. They are making wrong decisions because of, they don't even know, or they have this air condition, but they don't want to disclose it to people. Some of them, they have it. Their doctor is hiding it, but they will not disclose to you. These are people in power. How will they make the right decision? And when people who are working for the presidency, people who are the backroom staff are incompetent. When somebody they said is in charge of economics, in this thing, is it Faris, what do they call him? That is talking. He will come and tell Nigerians that $1 and this thing to Nigeria, making those kind of comparison, will be talking rubbish. Then why do you think Tinubu will ever make anything reasonable? And one question we are putting out to you, Nigerians. Never you believe in President Tinubu. Everything about Tinubu is lies. Go and fact check. There is nothing that is true about Tinubu. His age, his origin, everything, his education, his finances, everything is questionable. There is no one he has put out that is correct. So how can you believe in such a person come 2027? Let us unite and come together and take back our country. A new Nigeria is coming, and that new Nigeria is possible. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your submission. God bless you. Moderator, we don't see you already. Thank you very much. Okay, Oga Chris, please, I'd like you to talk to us after you, the moderator. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to you.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. Happy midweek presentation to everybody. Before anything, let me just admonish us that please, the solar contribution is still going on, guys. Please, let's do what we can do to make sure that we are able to bring this to an end as soon as possible. Yeah, thank you, Mr. NAIJA. Just the account number, it's a Zenith Bank branch, and it is 12202385009, 12202385009. So, people, this is the one of the things we can do to make sure that we are able to contribute to the upliftment of
Mr. Chris.
Yeah.
Before you proceed, I think saying call my name, say that maybe next and then Madam Rita come last. I can't change them again. You don't turn to a Mokuton, right? Okay, just carry on. I mean, I go let Madam Rita go because I'm a friend. Carry on.
This platform, nobody they agree for anybody. So, like I was
No,
saying,
me, I agree for Madam shake and go. She's my friend. Let her go.
like I
If now
was
you now, I
saying,
go put you.
ladies and gentlemen, please, sorry for that interlude, So, like I was saying, please, it's very important we have a perpetual source of energy. And without energy, we can never really develop anything. We can't build a nation, energy and steel. So let's build this nation. Let's build this station with our contribution to ensure that we have this constant source of electricity. And let me use this opportunity to greet everybody on the comment section, people that are listening to us from anywhere you are, from all the corners of the earth, and the passers-by, according to Ipa Odua. And those that are just listening, they are not saying anything, they are not calling, but they form bulk of the majority. Thank you all. And the people on the panel with me, it was our mandate, Oga Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, it's good to see you. Dream Nation, Alabo, Oga Jonathan, Black Panther, and the Amazon, Madam Rita. So, people, you see, we don't come today. But before that, let me say good evening, Mommy Diaspora. It's good to have you on the broadcast today, like you always do every day. Thank you, Mommy, for everything you do. May the good Lord continue to bless you, guide you, protect you, and keep you for all of us in Jesus' name. Now, people, you see, the way Nigeria is structured, it's a very funny system. It's a very funny system in the sense that the issues are constant, but the dramatic personnel keep changing. The reason I say this, look at all these politicians today, apart from His Excellency Peter Obi, tell me anyone that has been constant on any policy. None of them. Before Tinubu came to power, he was talking about constitutional change, regional government, all those, what do they call them again? Nadeco stuff. But since he came to power, he has changed. Let's not talk about the rest of them. I just used Tinubu as a focal point. And that brings me to Dele Momodu. I'm really surprised that people are surprised about Dele Momodu. All you need to do is to go through the antecedent of this man. I have said it several times. He always make very, very strange choices. Since go and check out everything he has been doing. Before, from nowhere, he came to become the candidate of the NCP. And how much did he even got? I think less than 1,000 all through the nation. He was making noise, he was God sent, he was blah, blah, blah. Then 2013, 2014, supported Buhari. Every Saturday, we fight with this man. At the back page of the Guardian, the pendulum, we fight with him every Saturday. It got to a stage, the man just told us that, look, whatever you people say is going to be Buhari or nothing. And moreover, I'm not going to be reading your commentary again. What effrontery? What effrontery? So you write a piece every Saturday and you tell the people that you are not bothered about whatever comment any person is making. It take him up to 1 year and then he threw Buhari. We went to the PDP primaries, contested as a president, lost to Atiku, that dollarized the primary, Atiku and Wike. This same man, Momodu, came on national television to tell the whole world how Atiku and Wike dollarized the whole thing. But today, he's the person making a case for Atiku. Can you not see that it's all about money, cash and carry? And your guy Jonathan said he was well dressed for this interview. Look at his eyes, look at his voice, shaky. Because he knows he was coming to say lies, pure lies. You can imagine everybody has seen that the APC and the PDP and the ADC, their primaries, shambolic, completely shambolic. And the way they were even counting, it was geometric progression, not even arithmetic progression, even more than geometric progression. And yet, this man claimed that he didn't see that in the primaries of the ADC, that it was largely orderly. That's political statement by excellence. Then to Bayo Onanuga and Very Dark Man. I think Bayo Onanuga is just being clever by half. There are lots of Islamic terrorists, Fulani terrorists, threatening the president every day. threatening Nigeria every day. They've not been able to do anything at all. During Jonathan's time, they prepared the coffin of Jonathan, a sitting president, and they danced with that coffin all over the country, everywhere. They called him names. The professor called his wife Shippopotamus. That's just to say the least. And today, they are throwing tantrums because people are just doing less than 1/10 of what they did when they were in the opposition. I don't blame them too much for that, but I believe they crossed the line. I also believe that opposition today, they should be as active as the APC were in 2013, 2014, just to build up to the the election that brought in Buhari. The opposition should also take the same cue and be very active. They should find a way of coming together. And I think I like what the anchor said, that it's not, see, this thing is not just about after losing an election, they all disappear. Atiku disappear. Hayatu didn't disappear. It's only on the eve of the election they come back again. The same thing in those states. The people disappear. In 3 years, they come back, they come and tell us they are technocrats. If we campaign against them, it looks as if please. See, election should not be like that. Whenever you finish election, just like His Excellency did, you continue the process. You keep building, you keep building, you keep building, you keep building. So that's just that for the opposition. So the people in opposition, they should never be scared of whatever Bayo Onanuga has to say. Nothing at all. It is Nigeria. It's no crime supporting any person. And that brings me to Very Dark Man. Like I've said, the issue of Very Dark Man, Showore, I always find myself somehow at the middle. I'm still looking at both of them. Sometimes they talk, I say, okay, so people are working for the people. Sometimes they talk, I say, well, that didn't come out so good. But concerning this Very Dark Man, whether he can support any person, there's no crime. Nobody is going to arrest you for picking a candidate. No. Even in any country, the most dictatorial government in this world, they are not just going to do that blindly. We'll talk of Nigeria, where you have very active people on social media. They can't pick you for supporting Peter Obi. They can't pick you for supporting any other candidate for that matter. And the threat Bayo Onanuga was issuing is not because we are supporting any person. It's because of the content of the message. So the issues should be very clear. We should not use that to make any excuse for Very Dark Man, that if he picks a candidate, they are going to come after him. Nobody is going to come after him. As long as his campaign or whatever he's saying, they had facts, figures, and what every other person already knows. Okay, how many times has he criticized Tinubu directly, saying that he's not going to win, he's not going to do that, he has failed? Has any person issued a threat against him? The answer is no. The threat they are issuing against him is very specific, and it has to do with the content of the purported message. So the point in this is that picking a candidate to support shouldn't be an excuse. Nobody is going to come after you. It's not illegal. It's completely within your rights. And I understand why Very Dark Man is not taking a side, because I know his followers. He has followers on both sides of the divide. Very sure a lot of obedience, they follow him. A lot of Tinubu supporters, they also follow him. So he just wants to remain like that, pan-Nigerian, across both political divides. I think that's what he wants to do. I think that's his choice. It's okay, but I don't think any person should say if he pick candidates, now there will be problem for him. No. That doesn't hold any water. Bobby Wine, is it not Black Panther that I was talking about? Bobby Wine. That's the guy from Uganda, He's a musician, and he was on his way to win that election. Before the powers that be, they threw him in jail. Even right there in jail, what did he do? Scored so much, and he scored to everything. So till today, Bobby Wine still remains in force in Uganda. So this is the way Africans live. This is what we do in Africa. To be honest, I don't know how we play our politics. I don't know how we keep putting our worst 11 forward and expecting anything good to come out. Look at across the country, even the so-called Rwanda that you people clap for. The thing that man is doing in Rwanda, Tinubu has not even attempted. I mean, as regards the electoral act there, every time election is coming, he keeps changing the constitution to favor him. A lady would have defeated him like 8 years ago. They disqualified the lady, changed the constitution. The lady came again, they disqualified her, changed the constitution, sent her to jail. She came again the third time, they had to arrest her. The same thing these guys are doing
Oga
here.
Chris, it's the
Yeah.
same thing the Russian president is doing too.
No, let's
He
just
changed the
leave Russia.
constitution.
Let's just leave Russia out of it. I'm just even talking about Africa. Fine, these people, to a large extent, Rwanda, we can say Rwanda is developing, is doing that, is developing at what cost? He has been there since early 90s. See, this syndrome of one man can do it all, it ought not to be. So that's why I'm not part of the people that clap for whatever is going on in Rwanda. If you can clap for Rwanda, then you also keep quiet. Allow Tinubu to continue ruling as long as he's doing it okay. Allow him to change the constitution. And if he arrests the likes of His Excellency Peter, we don't see anything because he's working. Because he's working, yes, that's what the man in Rwanda is doing. His sister is the minister, the wife is the minister, the brother-in-law is this. Come on, Africans. Can't we just wake up? Can't we wake up? Elections are not run like that. Democracy does not survive like that. That's why I've said several times, 54 black nations, 54 of us. Which nation, any person, if you carry back, any complete black nation, say you want Jack Bago, even the so-called Caribbean, people say it's black. Go to any of the Caribbean nations and tell me the populations of Indians there. There's something fundamentally wrong with our psyche. Something fundamentally wrong with us. And that's, I believe it's empathy. Inability for you to think for your next person. You are not thinking for your fellow human being. Because if not that, have you seen the pictures of those children? Everybody's just going as if it's normal business. To even worsen the media, to worsen everything, the media houses that are supposed to be saying this every now and then. What do? They all just, it's only just few people like Rufai Husseini that keep echoing these heinous crimes. And look at what Abati is saying. Well, I'm not even surprised. The man just gets me angry every time. I wound up in 30 seconds. That is telling us that that is not a yardstick to go and be announcing the result. They said they were going to announce the result. Said they were going to have parallel collation. Going to have parallel collation. And the 50 million where you take for Jonathan government, have you returned it? Useless man. Thank you and good evening, everybody.
50 million. You are get evidence to this allegation.
No, not whether we get evidence, NAIJA. Him by himself use the mouth, talk and say, him go return am. When they ask and say why he collect the money with your own mouth, he said now when journalists want come interview Jonathan give him, make him entertain them. That 50 million where they give him, make entertain them, he share am, give them small thing. Now wait till he use the mouth talk.
Okay. All right.
He go jail now. He and Fanny Kayode about you also the picture of all of them for jail. FFK. All of them they take picture.
All right. Thank you, Oga Chris. Thank you, sir. Okay, Madam Rita, finally, let's hear from you. Thank you, ma. Good evening to you.
Mr. Elvis, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Good evening.
Very good.
My lovely mommy, Lame, Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Chris Dublin, Audrey Nation, and Abdulmalik. Good evening, sir. And greetings to everybody in the comment section. Aboazi, how many times did I call you? Anyway, greetings to everybody. Mr. Elvis, thank you so much for what you do and the opportunity that you gave me to come and speak. You know, anytime I want to join the panel or anytime I'm able to join the panel, I want to say thank you very much for giving me that opportunity. And I know that the donation is still on for the solar panel, and I'm believing we're going to get there. We're going to get there for sure, definitely. I don't know where to start from now. Well, I'll just speak as my heart is flowing. Mr. Chris, there's something that I disagree with your submission. You talked about them not doing the current administration, not they were not going to do anything to a very dark man or influencers and all that kind of stuff. This is where my angle is, why I disagree with you. First of all, that he can be arrested and he can be detained. That's how, when when they say you fear three things: you fear God, government, and the gun, right? The three G's. Government can fabricate anything, anything. Even if everybody knows you're innocent, they can fabricate anything. And the system in which Nigeria is running is not a normal system. Let me tell you guys something. I'm sure many of you know. The person that can control your mind is the most powerful person. It doesn't matter about how tall the person is, how rich the person is, how poor the person is. If they can control your mind, they have everything. I repeat, if they can control your mind, they have everything. So imagine if they can control your mind, they have money, they have influence, they can dictate what you eat, the quality of your life, they have power. Now, these people have studied human psychology. The man from Babylon, you guys just think it's just about the voting pattern, or he's just thinking about, okay, I have the courts in my hands, I have the judiciary in my hands, I have the lawmakers in my hand. No, I keep saying these are, when I use the word old pussycat, I don't know if you guys understand when I use the word old pussycats. They think like owls. They're always prepared 10, 20 years after. They've looked at the temperature of Nigeria. They understand this population. They understand the social media awareness. They understand how lackadaisical Nigerians are, how docile Nigerians are. They also understand that within the midst of that docility, there are some people who are very, very, let me use the word woke. I don't like using the word, but that are very, very aware of what's going on. So therefore, what do they need to do? And as it's coming close to, the awareness is coming close, the heat is on, the temperature is rising, election is getting closer, there's a lot of disunity, there's a lot of distrust. So there's a possibility that they will be caught red-handed and they will be kicked out. I'm not even going to use the word elected out, booted out of Aso Rock. So what they need to do, they need to work on the minds of the people. And how do they do it? First of all, let us go modern day. Influencers in Nigeria. VDM is one of them. Mr. Elvis, I'm sure, I don't know, maybe if it's getting closer, they see the number of followers that you have, you're over 100,000 and it's coming. They might approach you. They might even be watching this program now. I wish, by the way, if you're watching the program there, please, I wish, share it to your other observers and passerby. Please share it, share this program, and please, like those of you on the that are on the panel. Please, have you clicked on like? I'm just remembered now. Let me click my like. So what did they do? They go to, they want to start with social media, because take it or leave it. When I hear people say social media is just people talking, they have no control over the system. The world is changing. Social media has power right now. And this old pussycat, they know the power of the social media. However, they always try to downplay it when they come in this general media to say, don't mind those people on social media. Social media people don't even vote, so don't even take them seriously. It's a lie. They're trying to work on your mind. So going back to what I was saying, so the likes of VDM now, it's getting closer. Everywhere is getting heated. People are crying, people are angry. So what do they want to do? They want to make it seem like, let us threaten, let us plot against, let me use VDM as an example. Let us plot against this person. Let me threaten this person so that the other people who are potentially like VDM will enter house, so that the temperature will not be high. It's planned, it's psychology. They use the army. The army have the way they do that. The government, the security agencies, the old politicians, they know. So right now, they want to capture the minds of Nigerians. I wish we had even 50 of NAIJA 50 of NAIJA. I wish we had that. Just going on, because Nigerians go online all the time. Even in Nigeria with, the tariffs is high, on telecommunications, people still have time to buy data. They still want to listen. They want to see something. So they are seeing these images. They are seeing little clips and pieces of what people are talking about. So people who have been on social media, the awareness is there. Even the northern part that we even think that, oh, they don't really know anything. Those are very, very much aware. They have social media following. They have people speaking in Hausa that they follow. Yes, thousands. They follow certain people. Strictly Hausa or strictly Fulani or Kanu or whatever tribe. They follow them. So they understand this. So that this narrative now, using social media influencers, threatening them, jail term for speaking, they will pick one thing to say, you shouldn't speak like this to the present administration. Meanwhile, they did worse in Jonathan's time. I don't even support Jonathan anyway, just saying that. So they need, so that they can shut people's mouths down. So that's why when you say VDM cannot be arrested, they can't do anything to him. Well, they cannot buy him for sure. But however, they want to clamp, they want to not gag. Using the word gag is even too little. They want to choke him not to stop speaking. What is the name of that guy that passed on in the US when the police were? They want to choke him. They want to snuff his vocal cords. They don't want his vocal cords to be working. Period. That's what they want to do. And they're going to do it as time is getting closer. We are entering the month of June. It's getting closer. That's what they're going to be doing. And that's why, and I think they've even done it to so many other people. And that's why I see so many people in so-called influencers, they're not speaking. They're quiet. So anything can happen. They're prepared. And they will use the likes of the cowards like Baya Nanuga, even some people in the media, in mainstream media in Nigeria. They use them to speak online. They use them to, and people watch NTA, they watch Arise and all. They use people like that. They pay people to come on these programs so they can clamp down, and they will not use the constitution, or they will not quote freedom. They will not try to twist freedom of speech. Like, yes, there's freedom of speech. However, but, those kinds of things. So we need to keep talking to make people aware. These things are going to happen. Well, we have to resist. That's the bottom line of all this plenty talk. Resistance and awareness of the mind games they want to play. That's how powerful people control people. They use your mind. After they capture your mind, they will now use money. And that's why many of them are not talking, even in that Lagos there. He has captured them. And I don't know, the man from the UK, and the way you are reasoning, I feel insulted, even adding my name to your mouth, sir. I don't know. I'm just using sir for the sake of saying, okay, perhaps a man with 3 wives, I give you Boza. If you can handle 3 wives or even multiple. Yes, so that's why I'm even using the word sir. But for someone like you with your sense of reasoning, please don't mention my name. I beg. Biko, Laho, I am using my language to say Laho. Ejo, I beg. I know you're a Yoruba man. Ejo, please. If you're not like-minded like me, you are disrespecting the other people who come here to sacrifice, to even speak and try to educate people and inspire people to be strong. And then you now say, I'm the only one. How do I make sense? But what I'm saying, you don't align with it. So I feel insulted that you even mentioned my name. Please don't do that again. Ejo, sir. Thank you, sir. Moving forward. Now, the people who were weeping, the people on the show, excuse me, my voice, I'm just, I'm just trying to speak as gently as I can. I'm not supposed to, but I have to, because Nigeria is the project. But those people, the social media influencers, the actors, and I've seen a plethora of them on social media. They're all coming out to cry, to lament because it's Children's Day. And then it's kind of sort of like a reminder because they have kids and they're all of a sudden they're already imagining, because they know if they come to Ogbomoso, it's not far from Lagos. Ibadan is not far from Lagos. right? So there's this sudden epiphany all of a sudden. It's not coming, and they're all speaking out. I'm not going to go against them from speaking out. Yes, they can speak out. Yes, they can speak out. Yes. However, I'm just going to tell you all who are speaking out now, because you feel that somehow your body language is telling your body they phone you say Lagos could be next or your Peking will be next. It's not you're speaking. It's almost 2 weeks. It's almost 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. A teacher was his head was he was mutilated, because I can't even use the BH word. He was mutilated, and the children there who are partially mutilated, they've been there for over 2 weeks and there's no outrage. And that's why I was so upset when this football thing came and I see people jubilating and happy. It's the conclusion is Nigerians are not ready. Even with this one now, you see them coming up because it's Children's Day, because they know they have children now. Children, they don't make them come out now to remember children that were taken to almost 2 weeks ago. So Children's Day have to come out for them now to start speaking out. I'm sorry, I'm not moved. Excuse me.
All right, moderator, I guess you have to
I
get
am
some
back.
water.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's
I'm
fine.
back. Thank you. I am not moved because it's kind of emotional. I am not moved by those tears. I am not moved by those tears now because it's almost 2 weeks. A human being was mutilated, and you all are celebrating some bloody damn match. It has to take Children's Day for people to come out and look like they're enraged. Nigerians are not ready. The 2027 elections, Nigerians are not ready. I'm sorry, I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying, man. We're not ready. There's nothing to celebrate. Absolutely nothing to celebrate. 2 weeks ago, we just heard that there's more that's happening every day. There's more happening every day. What's there to celebrate? Absolutely nothing. It's not about saying, oh, I need to celebrate because I'm not a sadist. I'm the most happiest, joyful, jovial person you can ever meet. But when it comes to some serious stuff that needs to be sorted out, that needs to be talked about, being jovial has to rest, man. He got to rest. So them coming on, I'm not moved. I don't know about you. I'm not moved. It doesn't have to take a Children's Day. There's a lot of children that are crying. You go to the north and see how they're living. Even in Edo State, there are people who are being Edo State, my state. They are being kidnapped. Even as you and I are speaking. What we see is what is the media or the social media can share now. What about the other information or things that we don't know? Mutilation of children. I will not even be surprised. Cannibalism. There's nothing to celebrate. There's nowhere is safe. Going from Lagos to Ibadan, your heart to be in your mouth. From Kaduna to Abuja, that you can sleep, wake up, and you're already in Kaduna, your heart to be palpitating. And then people are celebrating. Even within that. Listen, I think Nigerians would finally wake up when it starts hitting communities in Lagos. Every other state doesn't matter right now. Lagos is like, influencers, people of importance, the multi-billionaires. They all reside in Lagos now. Their business, they Lagos. Yes, now. I think that is the only time I think Nigerians should be ready. For now, I do not have hope in Nigerians, but I have high respect for Nigerians who are coming out today, even in the midst of hopelessness, people like Peter Obi, people like Mr. Elvis, NAIJA, and all the people who come here every day, Mommy Diaspora, people inspiring people, all of you in the comment section, you guys coming in every day. I have so much respect for you guys. But for me, even those who are even calling, Mr. Joseph Orji, even with what he was going through, 10 months in the hospital, like, oh my goodness, and this man is calling. Nigeria is in his heart. Nigeria is in his heart. We're not ready, Mr. Elvis. Let me just pause here.
Okay. Moderator, thank you very much for your submission. God bless you, man. All right, give us a mandate. Are you still there? Okay, you're not even on the screen. Okay, so that means we're going to have the last person, which is Abdul Malik. Then we'll have our final submission. Abdul Malik, please talk to us. I'll go over to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. As usual, it is very sad and shameful when you see some youth, people that supposed to speak the truth, they are still supporting this government. I don't know how they are thinking, their mentality, their faculty of thinking. I don't really understand. Because what is going on in that country now currently, if you are with your senses, you will not support this government. You can never. How can a government, somebody was beheaded, teacher, and there is a long student abducted. Till today, they are still in the custody of bandits in the bush. But still, Bayo Onanuga, he did not comment. He did not say anything about that. And that particular incident happened in his region, which is Southwest. He did not comment. He did not say something. There is nothing. Still, somebody that tried to expose their atrocity, their evil that they are portraying in the country, they are going after the person. And some gullible youth, the worst part of it, BDN did not even do audio record video. Yeah, did not do audio video, audio record video. He did a live as he used to do, live video. They are the one that edited that video to audio and edited the video to AI generator. Yes, even the Bayo cannot go back to the man social media to go and check if really this guy he says something like this before he will publish whatever he want to publish. You see the depth, the way the kind of thinking they have in that country, just to silence the guy. They have tried by all means just because of the guy is trying to expose their evils. But I believe that one will not work because we already know that video is edited by AI. It's not video, did not do such video. Is it not here? We watch Shekumi with live national TV. He said that government they know the bandit by their name and their address. Even Bayo Onanuga did not twist about that. What a country. Somebody say something, individual, private individual. Government know the bandit by their name and their address. But today, government do not even invite the person and question him, interrogate him. But they are just going after somebody that tried to speak the truth, what is happening in the country, to expose their evils. It is very sad. The worst part of it, the youth, some of the youth that are working with those government, I blame those people too. Yeah, they are like them. How can you work with such people? Look at what is somebody who was beheaded, but the government did not say anything. Is it not that one? They don't tell you that they are the bandits. They are the bandits. They are the one that are destroying the country. Yeah, they are not capable to rule the country. That is tomorrow, 2 days now, we make 3 years to be in office. When Tinubu was elected as a president, 2 days with me, 3 years. But still, we don't have anything improvement. All we are seeing decline in Nigeria is declining every day. But still, you want this man to come back? Come back to do what? What is he going to do? According to Pastor Johnson Suleiman, coming back to do what? Every day, it's not that it's stagnant. No, every day is going down. It's not that it's just one place. No, it's going down every day. Okay, after if they give you more 4 years, then what is going to happen? We will see the worst. But some people, some gullible ones, I don't know how much they will give you. The money that is not valued, it is valued no matter how much they give you. You cannot make use of the money because it's not valued. You don't even think. You bought governor to convert to defect to APC 250 million according to. Why can't you use those money to plan for the future of Nigeria instead of to bribe such individuals? I don't understand the kind of mentality Africa we black people we have. That is the reason why white people they are different. Anyone that came to office tried to do something that they will be remember him for years, historical remembering. But we blacks, we just come there to steal, to do what? Just to enrich our family. That's why we blacks, the way we have the think, the method, the faculty of think is very different from white people. Very big difference. Because our thinking is one-sided thinking. We don't think about tomorrow. We only think where we are now, today, which is very bad. There is no school in your country, right? You send your politician, you send your child, your kids to abroad to go and school. There is no hospital. You send them to go and school in abroad. What are you doing? You are developing their country. Okay, why can't you bring those facilities, those equipment to your country to establish your country that your country will be developed? People will be coming to program those things in your country. But you will not because you don't have the sense. We have a long way to go. We are free, we youth, according to youth, to come together. It's not old people. Because those people, they are old. They don't have that thinking. They don't have that millennial thinking. Their thinking is very far, primitive thinking. It's very backward. That is, look at now, insecurity is not rocket science to fix security. Yes, you have army, you have everybody, right? Okay, why can't you strategize? Or all you do, you focus on 2027 election. What are you going to do after tomorrow, 2 days now, we make 3 years? There is no improvement. Every day, Nigeria is declining every blessed day. After more 4 years, then what are we going to see in that country? Worst. No, it will not come back. According to it's true. VDM is speaking well. VDM, even though it tell you that we don't support anybody, but it's telling you directly who he support. Somebody is telling you this government, you don't need to come back. It's telling you that don't vote for them. Yeah, it's not the one that giving you food to eat. Because once you see what is happening in that country, we know you vote for. You cannot vote for this government currently because they are evil. How can somebody beheaded? Children, we are in rainy season in Nigeria, right? What are those children feeling in the bush now? Who knows that? Useless people. Thank you very much, Mr. NAIJA.
And they are flogging them every day. Oh, Abdul Malik, they flog those children.
Just imagine, it's a rainy season in Nigeria.
Those
Rain. Imagine.
Children that you're supposed to carry on your lap and cuddle them, you know, kiss them on their cheek, show them love, read books with them, watch TV with them, but they have been exposed to animals. And that Yoruba man called in and said, even though they beheaded that man, it's none of his business that he's a fellow Yoruba man that beheaded him. It's very sad. It's sad because this whole thing now of supporting our politicians has shown to me now that many don't have hearts anymore. Yeah, it's sad. I bet you guys listen and pay attention to that call. I deliberately did not cut it off when that guy was spitting those things he was saying. And he lives in the UK. This is sad. The humor in us, many of us, is gone. It's gone. Let's have our final submission. I appreciate every one of you right there. I'd like to come to Black Panther and give your 2 minutes, sir. Please talk to us. Okay, you're not there. Mr. Jonathan, please, your 2 minutes, sir. You're not there? Okay. Oga Chris, your 2 minutes.
Hey, hello. You hear me?
Yes, your 2 minutes. Thank you very much.
That was, I think you have said it all, and people, no, not forget our solar panel, I beg. Let's get it done. And a little pushback. Madam Rita, I think you got me all wrong. The point I was trying to make is that nobody can arrest you for taking a position, for supporting any person. And the very dark man has been supporting, no, not supporting. He has been saying that people should not vote for Tinubu. And nobody has issued a threat against him based on those things. But the reason they are issuing this threat is because of this doctored video, audio, because they know they cannot issue any threat because he's supporting any particular candidate. That is why they had to come up with this method. So, and for the people that are saying very dark man, I don't know. I think he has, to me, I think he has made it pretty clear that he doesn't want Tinubu to come back. He has said it many times. So the problem we are having is that he's not supporting one particular candidate. I think that's his choice. Like I said, he has followers across both divides. So probably he just want to remain like that, at least preach against bad government. So that's it. And he doesn't want to put his trust on any person. Maybe he's afraid that he can pay for Peter Obi, then later Peter Obi not can perform well. People can begin to drag him. So that's just by the wayside. But apart from that, people see, for whatever, anyhow we look at it, the choices are before us. The choice to choose between what is bad or what is good. And we are all adults. We all know if we are doing what is right or what is wrong. The responsibility is for everybody to do what is right. And what is right in this case is for we to vote that person that we can see clearly from antecedents, from past, from the present, and from the projection in the future that can be able to deliver this nation. Somebody that has clearly demonstrated, okay, I'll just round up in 10 seconds. He has demonstrated that he can do it differently and do it better. Please, let's support him. And don't forget the solar panel. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Thank you, Oga Chris. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Madam, your 2 minutes. Okay. Hold on, I'll come back to you. Madam, go ahead. Yes, 2 minutes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. You know, there's something you said. Our humanity is gone. Because right now, every person who comes out now, someone like Dele Momodu, anyway, I really don't, I really don't want to even talk about that one right now. But when you see people who you thought were human beings, you will not come out with their full chest on broad daylight, national television, in fact, world TV, coming to defend evil. That tells you what's really going on inside. That tells you what's really going on inside. They want to control the narrative, and the only way they can do that is to control the mind of the people. And they will use any form of social media influencer, they will use any form of method, doctored videos, doctored audios, just to trap the people who are against them, who are these influencers who are not in their support. 30 years ago, you didn't need a social media influencer to tell you what to do or to inspire you. Whatever the media gave you is what you took. But now, people look up to the social media influencers. However, there's a downside to it because it's not every social media influencer that actually mean well. So therefore, it is our duty to educate the people that you don't really need a social media influencer to make your decision in choosing who you want to lead you, because your situation is terrible. And the person who is causing your situation to be terrible, you shouldn't be voting that person in. That's the education you should be giving. You don't need VDM. You don't even need Peter Obi to tell you who to vote or who not to vote. No, you don't even need me to tell you who to
All
vote or
right.
who not to vote. Nigeria is bad enough. So Tinubu, please do not vote Tinubu. That's my message today. Thank you.
Yes, we're not supposed to put water for mouth till they talk. Say me they not vote Tinubu and APC. Yes, I like the way you put it on clear. Thank you very much. Mr. Jonathan, your 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Mr. Evia. Sorry, I know probably you called me earlier.
Yeah, we don't call you Tire.
No, I've been here anyways, but anyway, I was just a little bit engaged. You see, I just want to talk on again, I want to go back to the politics of the primaries.
2 minutes. You have 2 minutes, sir. 2
Only
minutes.
just 2 minutes. The politics of the primaries, the ADC and all these people, we said it earlier, way before they started these whole primary things, I think way back, that none of them, not even APC, has the capacity to conduct any elections themselves in Nigeria. Not to even talk of ADC. They don't have it. So all these ones that we're seeing, they just want to prove what they don't have. They want to give what they don't have. They just want to prove to Nigerians that they can do something good. They can't. They don't have the capacity. They don't even have the moral standing. They not even close by any shot. They should have stayed on their lane, find a way to do this primary rather than this shame that but it's very good for us. At least they have shamed themselves now in the open market, starting from APC. They have the money, but money is different from logistics. Completely different. You can have the money, but you don't have the logistical capacity to do. They don't have it. So, but at least it's good for us. Now they have shamed themselves now in the open market. So we know. So they should not, and they don't have the moral standing. This party, these people call this article party. They don't have any moral standing to be talking. So again, I just want to reinforce the likes of Dele Momodu, Mr. Dele Momodu. I will just end it for you with this. Okay. My sister will always say, yeah, enter house. Just get yourself, pack yourself as a luggage and check yourself in somewhere. Just enter house. Stop disturbing us. Thank you, Mr. Evans. I'll leave it there for today.
So make it check it, make it pack luggage, make it check it somewhere. It's very sad. Very, very sad to see Dele Momodu is now speaking from both sides of his mouth. Ah, God. Oh, wow. Anyway, Black Panther, your 2 minutes. It's still not there. I've been calling this man for the past 78 years. Abdul Malik, your 2 minutes, sir.
Let Abdul Malik speak. I'll speak later.
You are not speaking. Go and sleep. Abdul Malik, your 2 minutes, sir.
They beat you, were.
Good evening once again, Mr. Evans.
Yes, sir.
You see, this primary election, APC, just finished. I see no reason why this very thing they did, how can Africa, other country will respect Nigeria anymore? Or the whole world will respect Nigeria? Look at the way they are counting. From 1, 2, 3, 20 to 100, 100 to 500. Imagine rubbish. How can other country recognize Nigeria? After they see somebody is demarketing Nigeria, even that one is already demarketed yourself. All those people don't know the way they think, or they think that the word they don't see. According to social media and everything, just it go viral. If you don't do something in Nigeria now, before 1 minute, person in USA will say, person in Europe will say, but they think the word they don't say. This country will be very difficult to good, because the way they are going, I don't believe this election, they have already planned how they will reign. But the problem rely on the citizens. They should not allow them to reign, because everybody should be ready that very day. Should be ready. Because if they ring the election, it will be very bad. If people come back, nobody will drink water again in that country. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria.
All right. Thank you very much, Abdul Malik. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Today, not every day we can give long closing minutes. So I think we should round up now. Another day. Tomorrow is another day. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for your time with us today. Every one of you on the panel. Thank you, Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan, Oga Chris. Thank you, Madam Rita, Abdul Malik. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate you all a lot. And I appreciate those of you that called in, except that satanic APC Tinubu Yoruba man. He's shown to me today that he's heartless, and he doesn't deserve to call this platform again. Yeah, because I'm a very lenient person. I give people freedom of expression, even though you're not supporting what I'm supporting. But what he expressed today, and he insulted me, insulted everybody, you can never call into this platform again. There's no need, even though we already know that you're not supporting what we're supporting, but I allow you to express yourself. Opportunity for you to say your candidate on this platform, but you've shown that you are heartless. You said the man that was beheaded by a Yoruba man. That alone shows you are heartless. Today's Children's Day in Nigeria. A lot of children are with the kidnappers as we speak. You were heartless. You demonstrated your heartlessness.
How did they not tell a Yoruba man? She didn't get, she didn't tell him, I mean, they there.
Mr. Jonathan, his accent will tell you he's Yoruba. His accent.
I know, say it's a Yoruba. It's not,
and he's in London, and he has 3 wives, and they are collecting London benefits.
That's the way no get sense.
Benefits. Now, wow.
So he's forbidden on this platform. You don't deserve to call in again. I think I need to block you on the WhatsApp, block you everywhere, and I want you to know we are not blocking you because you're supporting Tinubu. We have made this clear so many times on this platform. For some people that we ban, they'll think, because I'm not supporting Peter Obi, we don't do that here. I give you people time to come and speak. King Emeka messed up here. I did not ban him because he's supporting Tinubu or anybody. He was banned because he disrespected and break the rules of the platform. The same way you show that you are heartless. And that is a big, big concern to any human being listening to us right now. It's a big concern. You are heartless. So you have been banned for 1 year. After 1 year, we might reconsider you. But for now, you are banned for 1 year. Just be listening to us. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Debbie, for calling in. Thank you everyone that called in. Our mama that called from Canada and many, many more. From our brother that called in. Every one of you called into them, Mr. Joseph Oji and many others. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for those of you that super chatted us today. Mother Peggy, Mother Eugenia, and Oga Kingsley. We are very, very grateful. Your pocket never run dry. Our contribution is still there. I'm not even praying for this to come to a conclusion soon. Tomorrow is Thursday. We don't enter another weekend again for this. We are looking forward to closing this. Well, let's continue again for where we stopped today by tomorrow. I appreciate you all. My mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, my lovely mother. I appreciate you for your dedication, your consistency, your prayers, encouragement, all that you're doing to keep us all going here. Alongside with my brother, Abo Azi, I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate all our consistent, dedicated super chatters here. Every one of us know them. They are very, very consistent. I want to say I'm grateful. Alongside with those that are not consistent, but at least you still come in once in a while. I want to say we are very, very grateful. God bless you all. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Mother Peggy Monday once again, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you, Mother Stella Masevedo, Michael Ganamaro, Wabo Phyllis, Eva Line. Thank you, Love Maduka. Thank you, every one of you. Michael Alba, can see you as well. All right, we've come to the end of this broadcast. I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Good night, everyone, and bye for now.
That's right. Bye. Yok baro or ye bele